Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 7 of the Tides of Wildemount. That is our Dungeons and Dragons Wildemount campaign following the Explorer's Guide to Wildemount. And we were just actually finishing off the starting adventure within the Explorer's Guide to Wildemount called Tide of Retribution. I want everyone on stream to say hi to everyone at home.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello, hello. We're just going to cover off a couple announcements to start, and then we'll jump right in. We've got a bunch of announcements, so I want to be able to get through them as quick as possible, and then we will jump back in. First off, of course, I want to thank Dungeons & Dragons, as always, for having us on their channel. We are live right now on twitch.tv/RealmSmith and twitch.tv/DnD. And it is such an honor and a privilege to be working with Dungeons & Dragons to bring you this crazy content. And thank you for making us your preferred entertainment experience of the apocalypse. My brain is not working tonight, which may work in the player's favor because obviously they're in a place where they really shouldn't be right now. But it's all fun. Of course, I want to thank our main title sponsor, as usual, Syrinscape. Syrinscape is an incredible fantasy TTRPG, tabletop role-playing game, fantasy player that you can use to add mood and sounds and effects to your tabletop RPG experiences. We will be using that the whole time tonight. Tonight we're specifically using Underwater. Deep Water is the name of the mood. You can check it out at www.sirenscape.com/RealmSmith. Adding RealmSmith at the end there just lets you know, lets them know that we sent you, and then you can just search for Underwater Deep Water, and that is what we're using tonight. We're so thankful to Syrinscape for helping us to do what we do on a weekly basis. Also want to thank, of course, our product sponsors, WizKids, and I want to show you guys real quick. WizKids is releasing, I think it's imminent if it hasn't happened already, their Warlock tile set. We're very, very excited about it. It is, this is Dungeon Tile Set 1, and it basically creates a dungeon environment. It's got walls, interchangeable floors, so they can have wood floors or stone floors, and this is their kind of starter set. And then they also have a secondary doors and archways set, which comes with a bunch of cool little doors, which are kind of iron doors and secret doors, trap doors, sewer doors, all the doors. So you can check that out at your local game store. If it's not open to the public, then you can call them and find out if they have any, and they may ship them to you or curbside pickup and all that stuff. So check those out from WizKids. Awesome stuff as usual, and incredible stuff for your tabletop, which they continue to create. And of course, a lot of the miniatures that we're using tonight are WizKids minis. Also want to thank Dwarven Forge for a lot of the awesome terrain on the table that we'll be using throughout the campaign. I want to thank Hero Forge as a product sponsor for sending us our awesome minis that I've painted and are currently on the table getting their butts handed to them. But they look great doing it, so thank you to Hero Forge for that. Beetle and Grimm, of course, incredible adventure boxes. You can check them out at beetleandgrims.com. And then Mithril Armory. Mithril Armory is our official dice sponsor for this season, and we will be doing a giveaway for them, giving away spinners. That will be the second half of the show tonight. The first half, we're doing a different giveaway, because we'd like to announce that we are now officially powered by D&D Beyond. We have been praying to the D&D gods for some time to bring D&D Beyond as a official partner, and they finally are. We're so excited. We had a great conversation with them this week, and we have tons of fun stuff planned for the future with D&D Beyond. We're very excited. So tonight, and probably every week for the rest of this campaign, we will be giving away one digital copy of the Explorer's Guide to Wildemount for D&D Beyond use. So tonight, if you want to win a digital copy of Explorer's Guide to Wildemount for your D&D Beyond use, you can, in the chat, write Wildemount, WILDEMOUNT, and the mods will help you out with that, and you have the chance. We will be drawing that in the break, and you will get a copy of Wildemount for your D&D Beyond experience. And we're so thankful for them for coming on board, and we're so really excited about the future with them. Then Mithril Armory will be doing the second half we will be giving away spinners. We can only track one code at a time. So for the first half, we'll be doing Wildemount. For the second half, we'll be doing another code word that we will give you in the break. Joel will remind me to do that.
Yep.
But thank you again to all of you guys out there for all of your awesome product support. Something we did that was crazy this past Thursday is we launched something called the Revelry. And what that is basically is we really appreciate all the help that you guys give us. One of the biggest ways to do that is by subscribing through Twitch. You can become through either your Twitch Prime subscription or become a Tier 1, Tier 2, or Tier 3 subscriber. But what happens now is we wanted to give back a little bit. So at RealmSmith, we believe in whoever wants to help us out. We love it. But we also want to make it interactive and worth it for you and give you added value to your RealmSmith experience. What that means is when you subscribe to RealmSmith on Twitch at twitch.tv/RealmSmith. So if you're watching on DnD, you can hop over to RealmSmith real quick. You can subscribe and hop back to DnD because we want to make sure that we continue to support them with viewership. But if you subscribe, you become a Revelry Pirate. At Tier 2, you become a officer. At Tier 3, you become a captain. And at those different tiers, there are different Discord channels that you can roleplay. We have people roleplaying in pirate speak. All the R's and mateys that you can imagine are going on right now in our Discord channels. And so you can jump in there. You can RP. And then starting tonight, we were going to give away the first spot, Joel, is what we were going to do tonight, which I forgot that we were going to do that. And now I'm not sure because we can only manage one thing at a time.
No. You know what? We can randomly go through the list of people who are watching and then just pick a name after.
We'll do that. That's what we'll do. The moderators, if you guys can keep track of whoever is active in our chat, and then as that happens, we will roll on the RealmSmith Twitch only, because it's hard to manage both. On the RealmSmith Twitch, we'll get a list of everyone that's watching, and I will roll to make sure to see. So we were giving away one seat to a subscriber. You have to be subscription tier 2 or above in order to be able to qualify. And we will roll, and then we will announce that person. That person gets the first seat in a private game with one of our DMs in a Wildemount adventure just made for you. That is going to be a one-shot that will actually affect the result and affect the in-game world on the stream. That is the way that you can do your thing. As well, later tonight, we will be posting quests that have been created by some of our moderators, that is Julian and Josh, that they will run for ships that exist already in our Revelry Armada. Which is a crazy thing. Those little events will also affect our stream, and that is kind of what we want to do to give back. There's lots of questions, I'm sure, and all of our wonderful moderators, including Shadster and Prometheus, will be able to answer those questions on our Discord. We have lots of helpful little threads and channels, but we are growing, and in the break we will show you kind of how our community is growing and our Revelry is becoming powerful. Eventually, maybe we'll get our whole Revelry together and we'll start raiding other channels as pirates and showing our support that way, which is a heck of a lot of fun to do. Okay, I think, as a captain, just so you know, at Tier 3, you get to start your own ship, and then you get to recruit officers and pirates to join your ship and do quests. That is the idea. All digital, of course, but a lot of fun over Zoom, and it's going to be a blast. Behind the screen tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern, I have James Hake joining us. James Hake is the writer of Tide of Retribution, which is the starting adventure we're writing right now from Explorer's Guide to Wildemount. So if you have questions for James Hake, make sure that you tune in tomorrow night to ask those. We've been blaming him all adventure for why the party's almost dying, but I'll maybe ingratiate myself to him and it'll be all good. James Hake is a wonderful dude and a very talented, gifted writer, so I'm glad to have him on the show tomorrow night. Players Table, Joel, who is your guest tomorrow, Thursday night?
Oh, I don't know yet.
Okay, so Joel will have a guest on the Players Table. That is Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern, and that is a Players Look. Last week he had Brandon on, which was great. He had Adam on before that, so that was a lot of fun. I think that it'd be great to have somebody else on, Joel, which would be great.
I agree.
Yeah, let's
do
that.
Be someone else.
Yeah, there should be definitely someone else.
I think. Wait, you have James Hake on yours? Because
yes.
I have James on my...
No, you don't. But yeah, another one of our players would be great. I had Mel on a couple weeks ago, but maybe if yeah, have Christina hasn't been on yet on any of
Christina
them.
hasn't been on the player's
So
table
maybe we
yet.
can have Christina on the player's table. It would be great. Anyways, oh, that is all the announcements for today. I think we are done. Thank you all. Again, you can follow. If you follow or you subscribe, this little potion bottle here goes bing, 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 and it lights up and stuff and does fun things interactively. So that's great. All right, let's jump in, guys. Not waste any time because you're probably going to need all the time you can get in order
characters.
to reroll characters at the end of
To
this.
reroll our characters. Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
Okay, quick recap. Basically, what you guys left off, you were heading back to Palmaflora on the Wave Chaser. The Wave Chaser is a caravel that is captained by a captain by the name of Three Earrings. Her brother Snow is aboard along with all of our intrepid adventurers. You guys headed back to Palmaflora in order to try and get something called the Rod of Retribution, which you know is an ancient artifact of great power that is in the hands of a warlock named Selakai, who is a Sahuagin and runs the Sharkfeather clan that live within the Sharkfeather Abyss. Palmaflora sunk into the Sharkfeather Abyss and got wedged into one of the kind of the underwater cliff faces, and you were all down there. As you approached, Selakai was chanting and praying. You heard the words Ukatoa as it happened. But for some reason, the Sahuagin behind her were just kneeling. They weren't attacking. They were waiting as these shark abominations attacked you. One straight on and one kind of coming up on the other side of you to kind of ambush you. Selakai was sitting calmly, watching you all. You got the feeling that she was kind of watching the combat and the action and weighing your abilities, at which point she felt a crab get chucked in her direction, and Snow also came down to engage the Sahuagin that are guarding the warlock, and she reached her arm out to Snow as a twisted iron crown began to apparate above his head, madness filling his eyes, and she said, "Attack." And then that's followed, Snow, by, "You must maim, but not kill." And that is where we're going to start. Bolt, you are up at the top of the order. What do you do?
Okay. I would like to first see if I'm able to move backwards a little.
Go ahead, yeah.
Just to be further from this abomination shark.
Yeah. Okay, so you're moving where?
Just like backwards.
Okay, so you are not, I'm going to say you're not within 5 feet. I'm going to give you just outside of that. And so you'd like
that's
to,
what I thought.
which direction do you want to move? Do you know? Do you want to move closer to Dajarkal, or do you want to move, do you see where you are here?
Yeah, I think there's good.
Yeah. Okay, so you just
Okay.
basically want to move. That is 10 feet of your movement. If you want to move further than that, actually that's 15 feet of your movement.
I'll stick with that for now.
Okay, so you kind of move out of the way. You want to take an action?
Yeah. I'll send a firebolt.
Okay.
Does a 16 hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay. That's 4 fire damage.
Okay. As you extend your hand again, that magical fire energy withstands the watery abyss as it hits true into the shark abomination, taking 4 fire damage and singeing kind of the top head area on the shark abomination.
And I would also
Yeah.
like to activate the charm of the Blade Singer
Okay.
and deal an extra 3d6.
Okay. So how what's the charge of the blade singer? So which part of, because there's a bunch of them, right?
Yeah.
Within the charge of which one are you using?
It says deal an
Oh,
extra
right. Yeah, yeah. So
3d6.
just the innate ability within the charm.
Yeah.
All right. So you extend your hand and you cause a firebolt, and then you extend your other hand, and that glyph of the oak leaf begins to glow in the palm of your hand as you see the shark kind of reel from the firebolt, look up at you, and then pain strickens its eyes. Can you please roll that damage?
So 3d6
Yeah.
is going to be 10 more
Woo!
blade singer damage.
10 more blade singer damage. All right. And it starts to retract and contort as you hear a bone or something snap from inside it. As this shark does this kind of silent underwater. All right. Do you want to move at all anymore, or are you good? You are still kind of floating in place. Remember that you're kind of in a 3D environment, so you can move up and down as well.
Yeah. Can I get on the same, I guess, level as the rooftop where everybody else is?
Yeah, so you want to kind of swim down to where Plunkrawk and Bacalhau are?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 10, so you went 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to leave you there. That's kind of where so you're right ahead of Plunkrawk. You see yourself there?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
I think that's my turn.
What's that?
That's my turn.
Yeah, that's your turn. Okay, so the abomination is going to turn slightly like so, and I can't. It's going to come down further, and it is going to attack. Bacalhau is the one on the end there. Unfortunately. Your armor class, Bacalhau, is 17. Okay. Ten points of damage as he kind of swims down towards you. He opens his mouth to bite you, but instead comes across with his fist, and he clocks you in the forehead.
So Jay, just to clarify,
Yeah.
did I casted a cure wounds, I believe,
On
at the
Bacalhau.
end of the last session,
Yep.
which gave back 8 points of healing.
Yes. I'm
Yes.
at -2 now.
Okay, so you go back down to 0. So as he's still on the ground, he starts to kind of get up, and this shark slams him in the head.
Hold on a second.
Yeah,
I actually am going to use my chronal shift.
there you go.
Ooh.
Go, Dave! I mean, go back! Wait,
Go back in time.
in time!
Gotta get back in time.
So he's got to re-roll that attack.
He's got to re-roll it,
Yeah.
and then take the second one,
Yeah.
no matter what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, you choose it, don't you?
No, it's whatever the second one is. You probably rolled a natural 20 or something.
So
Using those dice.
he comes across, and he makes contact with your jaw as you're kind of sitting up, and you see everyone sees this happen, and you
He still hit me?
no,
Okay.
well the first
Good,
time
good.
you put your hand out and you begin to again kind of turn the course of time back as his fist comes back into the water, and it starts in slow motion, and you release it again, and he comes up, and you manage to just move out of the way as the fist narrowly misses your
What?
head.
Dude, you saved your own life!
Congratulations on effectively using Chronal Shift.
Wow.
Very exciting. That's good. All right.
Turtles in a half shell, turtle power.
Yeah.
All right. I almost sang the whole song right there. Okay. I just need to adjust the height of this here. Give me one second, folks. You say it's unbelievable.
My heart is going.
Yeah, dude, that's
That's the most cardio I've had in a month.
Yeah, dude, that's the Corona shift, right? That's a special spell. for just
That's
now.
right.
Corona Shift. Yeah. Exactly. All right.
Feels like I've done the same thing every day.
The other abomination looms over you, Gaziel, as it takes a swing at you. Have you been injured yet, Gaziel?
Yeah, I'm at currently at 9 hit points.
Okay, so you've been already injured this fight, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And your armor class is 19?
Yep.
Okay. He comes across with his bite, and he goes to bite at you, and narrowly misses your head by inches. Bacalhau, you're up.
Wait. What?
Yeah, I guess I'm within melee range of this guy, so
Yep.
I can't leave his space, right?
It would probably be a bad idea.
I think I won't.
Okay.
I think I won't leave his space.
Okay, you're just
But
gonna...
I will cast Witch Bolt towards him. So I take my little stick, and I'll stick it towards him.
Yeah, as a bolt of electrical energy shoots out in his direction. I'd like you to roll.
Yeah, it's a 21 to hit,
That's a hit.
and it's 11 damage.
11 damage. Nicely done.
Wow.
Nice roll in D&D Beyond.
Oh, are you using the D&D Beyond roller? Virtual roller?
Yeah,
Very nice. Very cool.
it's so easy.
Very cool. So, and he begins to kind of like convulse and get racked with this energy as you see blood start to trickle kind of out of his maw, and the burn marks kind of scorching through his hide to the point where it starts to ooze and bleed. Dajarkal, you're up.
How far away am I from that shark abomination?
Yeah, so you're about 10 feet from the abomination and about 5 feet from Gaziel.
I am going to cast poison spray at it.
Yep.
So that's a con save.
Yep, okay. What's your DC?
We have to beat 14.
Yeah, so as you kind of spread it out and spray it into the water that exists around him, he moves quite quickly with his tail and manages to dissipate the cloud. No effect. Would you like to move?
Ooh, no, I'll stay where I am.
Okay, Gaziel, you're up. Snow,
Can
you're on
I
deck.
Can I swim towards Bacalhau?
Yes, if you do, you will get an attack of opportunity from this thing, because you will be
Okay.
leaving his combat space.
Yes, I will try to do that.
Okay. As you turn to go, he strikes out with his fist. You take 11 points of damage
Oh,
in the back of your head as he clocks you right in the back. What are you at?
Oh my gosh.
What are you at hit points wise?
I'm now at currently at 0, so -2.
Okay, so Gaziel, so you get a hit smack in the back of your head. Things start to fade and you go unconscious. You are not bleeding out, but you are currently unconscious as all of you see her begin to float in the water. You don't know if she's dead or not, but you see her floating in the water beside the abomination as she starts to sink because she is in heavy armor. Snow, you're up. Aella, you're on deck.
All right. Well, with my crazy eyes, I try to place an echo behind Aella.
Yeah.
But I guess it doesn't quite
Nope,
work. So
doesn't
I'm
take.
reaching out to an echo. Do I see a shadow of anything or anything?
What do you,
Or sense a shadow of anything?
the way that things are going, you're having a hard time concentrating and kind
Yeah,
of placing
understandably.
and reach out with the intensity of what's happening in your brain. Even you're having a hard time kind of putting things together. But Aella, the crab, does stand right beside you, within
so
striking distance, and that is
Yeah,
that is the quarry that the warlock has set for you.
That's right. Yeah, I just wanted to, as in my craziness, try to attack with the echo.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I rolled a 14 to hit with one, and then a nat 1 with the second.
Okay. A 14. What's your armor class, Aella, as a crab?
I don't know anymore. I don't have the. Julian gave it to me, and then I don't have it.
I will bring up giant crab. One sec.
It's 11. Oh, a giant crab or just
Yeah,
regular
giant
crab?
crab.
Giant crab.
Oh, wait. I may have it.
15.
15. That is not enough.
Yeah.
With the 15, you come down with one scimitar onto the crab, and it deflects off of her carapace. You come down with the other one, and you miss narrowly, hitting the ground, and your sword leaves your hand and kind of floats down to the ground beside you.
Right. Is it still within reach for
Yes.
my next turn?
Yes.
Okay.
It's still within reach
Thanks.
as it stands. Aella, you're up. Plunkrawk, you're on deck. Aella, obviously, you know that Snow just attacked you as a crab. You do still maintain some of Ailla's traits or attributes in crab form. Intelligence, wisdom, and charisma, I believe.
Okay.
Just so you know for future. Yeah.
Okay. Who's around me?
So so right beside you is, I can show you here. So right beside you, that is you in crab form, because we found a crab. Then Snow is beside you. Then you have a Sahuagin, 3 of them, who are kneeling, and the warlock behind, the orange warlock behind them.
Okay. If I get myself out of the crab, am I done then? Am I out of turns?
That's actually a good question. If you come out of wild shape, I don't know. I don't know if it's a full action. I think it's a bonus action.
I think it's a bonus too.
Yeah, I'd say it's a bonus action. We'll rule that.
Okay, so what does that mean? A bonus action?
So basically, you can come out of it for free, but then you don't get a bonus action if you need to do a bonus action with anything. You would still get an action.
So I just have I can come out of it and then have an action.
Yes, and you would be
Okay.
Aella again.
Okay, so but that's only 2 things that I can do. I need to do 3 things.
We gotta choose.
I'm gonna need to do 3 things here. Okay, well, then I will just try to attack the whatever's in front of me as a crab.
Okay, so as a crab, you're going to attack Sahuagin number 1, 2, or 3. There's one right in between you and the warlock, and then there's one to either side of the warlock. The warlock has the rod.
Can I move away from Snow a bit first?
Yeah, you can still move away from Snow, but still be out of the way of the Sahuagin if you want.
I want to attack a guy. I want to
Yeah,
attack
that's
a
fine.
bad guy.
So, okay, so what I'll do is I'll have you kind of circle around this one. You're going to get unfortunately, you've engaged 2 of them here.
Sure.
So if you move away, you're still going to get an attack of opportunity from one of them.
Yeah, whatever.
But if I move you over here, you're away from Snow, and you are still kind of in it's in striking distance. And they missed as you kind of scurry crab walk around the other side of that Sahuagin. Okay?
Okay, yep.
So you've done that. Now you can attack.
Okay. Oh, I rolled a 1.
A natural 1?
Yep.
Oh, dear.
It's fine.
Yeah, no, I'm sure it's fine. You go out to attack the Sahuagin, and your claw, as you kind of reach out and snap right where its foot it used to be, it has lifted its foot, and it puts its foot down on your claw. You are currently grappled by that Sahuagin.
Okay.
This
Okay.
for the rest of this kind of turn until your next turn.
Okay.
Plunkrawk, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to swim over to Gaziel, who's floating.
Okay.
I believe I'm within range.
Yeah. What's your swim speed? So you get half that. 5, 10,
So
15.
15 feet
Yep.
is my travel.
Yep. Okay. You just make it with 15.
Yep. And I'm going to reach out my feathered arm
Yep.
to her,
Yep.
grab her by the arm, and cast Cure Wounds.
Okay.
For 1d8 plus 3.
Okay. Radiant energy fills you, Gaziel, as you come back to. You are still floating.
And that is points of health.
Okay.
6 points of health. Is that
6.
with my -2?
Nope, straight from 0.
Yeah, so
Oh,
just
straight
add
from 0.
just add 6 healing.
Okay. Woo! Thank you.
Okay, that is Plunk's turn.
Yep.
Go ahead. Sorry, you were saying something?
And I'm going to well, I guess Gaziel is nearest to me. I'm going to use a bonus action to cast a bardic inspiration
Okay.
and basically just whisper a message in Gaziel's ear.
Yeah.
Go. You can do it. You can do it. And try to get her to be inspired with what little song that was.
Okay. All right.
That's
Okay.
an extra 1d6 for you, Gaziel, by the way.
When I attack?
On attacks and ability checks and saving throws.
Amazing.
But one time.
All right. Selikai takes a step back from the Sahuagin that's in front of her. And you can also see that she still has this kind of frosty covering over her entire body from a spell that she had cast earlier in the combat. The Sahuagin, one of them steps out towards you, Snow, now that you are kind of facing it, and it is going to attack. Have you been injured in this fight?
Not yet.
Your armor class is
16.
okay. You're going to take 4 points of damage as it reaches out with one of its claws and misses. The spear comes around and it stabs you in your side. This other Sahuagin is going to try and attack you, Aella. That is going to be enough. That is not enough. Aella, you take 4 points of damage as it kind of stomps down onto your crab carapace, cracking it slightly. You're still okay for points?
I have 1 left.
Oh, man. Okay, well, luckily, you're a crab. And the other Sahuagin actually remains knelt in front of the warlock. Bolt, you're up.
Okay. I would like to move down the roof and onto the surface, the rocky surface there.
Okay. Sorry, which direction? Like straight down the roof? Down here or down this way?
Down towards the camera. Yeah, that way.
That way?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and then just to be, yeah, where your finger is.
Yeah.
That's a.
Oh, I have been forgetting for you guys to roll to move. I will let that one go next time. Go on.
Okay. And I'm going to look back at the shark abomination from where I just came.
Yeah.
And fire another firebolt.
Okay.
Firebolt.
Does 11 hit?
It does not, as a firebolt goes narrowly missing the shark abomination. Now that you are all alone, Bacalhau, the shark abomination looks at you with hunger in its eyes. Oh no. 13 points of damage as it comes across with a fist to smack you.
No.
Didn't
No.
make it?
Not today, DM. I have one more chronal shift.
Okay.
I gotta.
Okay. All right. Oh, you are so lucky. As this fist again clocks back, and then you let it go as you manage again to head goes into the shell, and it goes right over your head as you pop your head back out. And the shark is clearly frustrated, thinking that it had made contact or was on the right trajectory, and you fooled it again.
Nice.
Silly shark. Hits are for, I don't know. All right. Next shark abomination, standing in front of Gaziel. Gaziel is still kind of floating, so it's going to ignore her, and it's going to turn a little further towards Dajarkal and attack Dajarkal here. That is going to be enough. Man, I am still rolling. Oh, no. 18 points of damage? As it smokes you straight, kind of in the jaw, neck area. I'm assuming you're down?
No, I'm not down
Oh,
yet.
wow, okay.
I'm
so,
still up.
Yeah, you start to see stars kind of coalesce as you start to kind of go into unconsciousness, but you hold yourself with this massive hit that you just received. Bacalhau, you're up. Dajarkal, you're on deck.
Okay. Is this guy's bloody now?
Yeah, oh yeah, you can tell that he's not doing okay.
Okay. I don't have many options other than to try to witch bolt him again.
Okay.
So I will do that.
Well, so yeah, so the witch bolt is still going, or it's not? At this point?
That's right. It's on a hit, you're targeting D12. On each of your turns for the duration, I can use my action to deal the D12 automatically.
It's a concentration spell?
It is.
Luckily, you didn't get hit. Chronal Shift is not a concentration spell?
Chronal Shift is a
It'll have
reaction.
it'll have a C beside it. If I don't think it is. I just want to make sure.
No, it's
okay.
It's not
then you are good.
So okay, so I just roll to hit.
Yep.
Okay. It's 6 damage.
Okay. Again, it gets racked by another wave of electrical witch bolt energy, and is not looking good. You're gonna stay there? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because otherwise I'm gonna get hit when I leave.
Yep, that's possible. Dajarkal, you're up. Gaziel, you're on deck.
Well, I was really hoping that I would get to use this on somebody else, but I will cure wounds on myself because
Okay, good. Yeah, all right.
That's 11 points.
Okay, good.
Of healing for myself.
All right.
Sorry, guys.
Gaziel, you're up. Snow, you're on deck.
Okay, so I'm beside a shark abomination, right?
Yeah, and you are also kind of drifting down as you just come back from being on the brink of, or being unconscious.
Do I have enough? Am I close enough to use my warhammer and just attack?
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm just gonna do that. I got a 3.
Yeah, that's not enough, unfortunately. As you kind of strike out, and it kind of deflects your warhammer easily. Snow, you're up. Aella, you're on deck.
All right, so I didn't want to interrupt things, but I rolled a 16 on my Wisdom save against the Crown of Madness at the end of my last turn.
Yes, sorry. Let me just find out 1 sec. Sorry, I just gotta find out if it beats it. On your subsequent turns, you must use your action to maintain control of the... also, the target can make a wisdom saving throw at the end of each of its turns. It's at the end of each of its turns. So that was at the end of your last turn?
Yeah.
Okay. And my DC is... So what did you get, sorry?
16.
16? Sorry.
That's okay. It's so suspenseful.
I know. That's enough.
It's enough?
Yeah.
Okay.
So all of a sudden you shake it off. The iron crown dissipates, and you are back to snow.
All right. I turn my attention to Selikai. How far is she?
She is about 20 feet at least.
All right. I'm still within melee range of one of the shark.
Yeah, he's right up in your grill. Yep.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna try and swim over him, incur the opportunity attack, and use my feline agility to get to Selakai, if I can. So, yeah.
Okay, so sorry, you're attacking the one in front of you?
No, I want to move around it.
Okay, so you're disengaging. Remember, folks, that you can use disengage as an action if you want to get away from something.
Yeah, I'll disengage. I was gonna use. I can't remember if I used my action surge last session or not. But I'll disengage with this guy and I'll head over to Selakai, action surge, and use my attack.
Okay, so you disengage. You go 15 feet, 5, 10. Yeah, actually, you make it to her within your movement.
What would? Okay, I had to make a save against the current though, right?
Yep, strength, please.
Okay. Was that agility or sorry, athletics?
Yeah.
15.
That's enough.
All right.
And
Okay.
you kind of strong arm yourself. I don't know. And you trudge against this current. You move 15 feet, and you're right in front of Selakai at this point.
All right. I have a
who
16...
was holding a Eldritch Blast.
Awesome.
For when somebody came close enough.
But wasn't she using her action to hold the Crown of Madness?
Well, that was concentration. So you can still do actions, but she was holding a Eldritch Blast for this turn.
Okay, because I thought she had to use her action to maintain it.
I don't know. Hang on one sec. Let me just find out.
Sorry, I'm not trying to rule.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
That's okay. We can.
Yeah, but that was before. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. You're good.
All right.
Go ahead.
For this very second. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right. 16 and a 7 to hit.
That's a hit.
Which both?
16 hits.
All right. So that is 11 points of slashing damage.
Okay. Okay. She takes 11 as you slash across her stomach. This really dark red blood begins to dissipate into the water through pink flesh as she kind of opens her eyes, kind of stunned, holding this rod.
Does she look hurt?
Well, she was hurt, yeah.
Yeah.
By that for sure.
Okay. All right. That's it for my turn then.
Okay. Aella, you're up. Plunk, you're on deck.
Okay, well, I'm going to try to attack the shark that's got me.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh.
It's just a Hawagan.
I got a 2.
Yeah, unfortunately, you're still. Actually, you know what? I'd like you all to make a strength athletics check to try and break the grapple.
So that's as a crab, right?
Yeah.
So I rolled an 8, and then beside the strength it says 13 plus 1.
Yeah. Okay. So that was enough. So basically, you managed to get away from the grapple. You snap at it, and it misses because you were kind of concentrating on that. So you're free, but you missed your attack. Okay.
I have 2 claws. Does that matter? Can I now use my second one?
Does it say you can? If it doesn't say you have multi-attack, then you can't. I don't think
it just
giant
says
crabs have multi-attack. Yeah, no. So no, you can't.
Okay.
You can only take 1 attack a turn.
Thanks, Dave.
Plunk, you're up.
What? But the giant crab says you can do. The crab has 2 claws, each of which can grapple 1 target.
Each of which can grapple 1 target?
Yeah. So on a successful hit, the target is grappled.
Okay. Oh, cool. Okay.
And the crab can grapple 1 with each claw.
Cool. Okay. So if you successfully hit, you can actually grapple something and hold it in place. And I know for everyone at home, crabs have a swimming speed. That was my bad. I suggested a crab, and she's not actually supposed to be a crab, but we're just gonna let it go because D&D. All right. So Plunk, you're up.
Cool. I'm going to wait. First, am I within reach for an opportunity attack from any one of the Sahuagin nearby?
No, you were not.
Okay, so I'm going to dash towards the woman with the rod.
Okay. Okay. So you're gonna do a dash. I'd like you to make a strength athletics check, please.
Okay. Natural 20.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, can you give me a 1d6 as well, please? Just roll a random 1d6.
That is a 2.
Okay, so I'm going to give you extra 2 feet of movement over and above because of your natural 20. So I'm going to say, you know what? Actually, instead of that, I'm going to say you're unhampered by the tide for a moment.
Okay.
That's a natural 20. So you don't have to, so we'll see. So you can swim ahead of her to get past the Sahuagin. So you're going to go 5, 10, 15, 20.
Okay.
25, 30 puts you right above her.
Okay. So I'm going to attempt to take my daggers if I can. No, because I just did an action. Okay. I will. I'll stay there.
Okay. So you're basically right above her head.
Okay. Perfect.
Actually, you still have an action though.
Oh, I do?
Yeah, because you moved your full distance without hampering, and you moved your 30. Yeah.
Okay. I'll pull out both daggers from my side, and I know I can only use one, but just for coolness.
Yeah.
I'll stab with my right hand her arm that is holding the rod.
Okay. All right. Make your attack.
Yep. Wait. This is 16.
16
Come
hits.
Yes!
Ooh.
There he is. Okay, action. So that's plus 1d4 plus 3. That was a 2 plus 3, so 5.
Okay. 5 points of damage as you dig deep into her arm, and she didn't see you swimming above as snow was right in her face. And you slash right across her arm, and it starts to gout blood. She doesn't drop the rod, but she looks up at you, noticing you with this deep, deep gash, which is bleeding profusely currently.
I can't move, I don't believe, because I've used all of my movement.
That is correct. Okay. But sorry, you come across her arm, and immediately this kind of frost that has covered her entire body creeps up the dagger and onto your hand, and you take 5 points of frost damage as your hand begins to freeze as you're holding your dagger.
Okay, 5 points.
Yes. Okay. Sorry, 1 sec, guys. D&D Beyond, y'all. How
Yeah,
awesome is
man.
that?
D&D Beyond, y'all.
Immediately, she goes invisible and she disappears.
What?
Wait,
Of course she does.
that doesn't hurt anything for me because I already can't see her, and I have that fighter ability, so I don't get disadvantage on invisible targets.
Yeah. Yeah, totally.
Ah.
All right. Then the Sahuagin, hearing the scream of the warlock, turns towards you, Snow. The other one beside you comes up from the knelt position. And and the one that is with Aella also turns towards you and begins to swim up towards Plunk. And kind of lands in and around here. And Plunk, actually I can use one of these. I'm trying to figure out how to... You're there, Plunk. So the first one, you've been hurt already, Snow, at this point now?
Yeah.
Have we all taken damage?
I think so.
I think everyone is down, right?
Yeah, I think everybody's taking damage. Oh no,
You have
Bolt
none?
has not.
Okay.
You take 7 points of slashing damage
Okay.
as he comes across with his spear.
Okay. I am bloodied now.
Second one also hits. Twice this time. First one comes across with its claws, misses, comes across with its spear and hits. Second one comes across with its claws, hits you for 3 points, Snow.
Okay.
And then reaches out with his spear as well. Oh, you're lucky. That's 2 points of piercing damage.
Okay, so 5 total from that. Got it.
Yeah.
That's rough.
Yeah. And Aella, you get an opportunity attack from that Sahuagin that swam off. I meant to do that and I forgot. Can you make an attack as a crab?
Yeah. 10 plus 3. 13.
13 is enough. And it is grappled, so it actually does not get to Plunk. It starts to take off as it starts to swim up towards Plunk, and it is stuck. With you holding it by the ankle.
Yay.
Lucky. I'm also gonna, you also, Snow, as you're kind of, you don't know she's gone invisible, you hear the muttering of something and some magical kind of static energy in front of you. So you don't necessarily know what happened, but you feel the movement of the current change as you feel her leave your space. You can make one opportunity attack, please, on her.
Okay. Can I use the Charm of the Blade Singer as part of that? The extra 3d6 damage? Because that's if I hit, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, all right. So I'm going to...
Come on, Snow.
I guess a 7 doesn't hit.
Does not. As you swing out with the one scimitar you have in your hand.
Right.
And you didn't say you picked up the other one.
No, I forgot to say that I did, but I did do the 2 attacks last time.
Okay, we'll say that you have it. It's fine. You have enough time right now.
Right.
Okay, so she leaves your space and you narrowly miss. As you know, she's no longer in front of you.
Okay.
Okay. Plunk, I'm also going to give you a opportunity attack with disadvantage because she's invisible.
Okay. I'm gonna swing out with my other dagger.
Yeah.
And just try to position myself to where I feel like she went.
Yep.
So it's with my dagger.
Yep.
Wait, is that I roll to hit and then try to damage?
Yes, with disadvantage.
Okay. That is a 17. No, plus 5. That is a 23.
That is a hit.
22. Sorry. Okay. And 1d4 plus 3. That is a 4 plus. That's 7 points of damage.
Ooh. One moment, please. Okay. You see her kind of disappear, and you see Snow senses movement as you come down with your dagger, and you embed it into what you think might be the top of her head. as she comes back to visibility and begins to float under you, dropping the rod as it falls to the ground in front of you.
And can I? No, I can't. But I want to swim towards the rod.
Okay, so you drop down to the ground beside the rod.
And I grab it if I can.
You can't yet.
Okay. Thought I'd ask.
All right. Okay. The Sahuagin attacked. She moved. Bolt, you're up.
Okay. I will, from where I am, attack the Shark Abomination again with a Firebolt.
Okay.
Does a 12 hit?
Yep. Just.
Ooh. Okay.
What was that?
6 fire damage.
6 fire damage. All
And
right.
As I cast it, I say, I'm in the mood for some fried fish tonight.
It opens its mouth and to roar, and actually to bite again at Bacalhau as your firebolt kind of goes into its mouth and through the side of its face, exploding the side of its face and leaving a hole. As the Shark Abomination starts to kind of continue to maintain itself on the edge of life. What else do you do? Anything else? You're done? Okay.
I'll end.
Okay. The one beside you, Gaziel, and which one of you are bleeding more? Gaziel and Dajarkal?
I feel like my head is gashed open, so
Yeah. How many points do you have left, Gaziel?
I have 6 right now.
Okay. Dajarkal?
I have 14.
14. Gaziel, unfortunately, it's drawn to blood, and it misses. Oh, no, it doesn't. It gets advantage. Oh, what's your armor class again?
19.
Oh, it misses. As it comes across again with its fist, passing through the water right over your head, as you are so stinking lucky. The other one, Bacalhau, again, frustrated to all heck that its punches have missed you, is going to try again. That is a sorry, 16? Does not
17.
hit. Yeah. You kind of turn your back to it as it punches your shell, and you feel the impact of it, but it does no damage. Man, you guys. Bacalhau, you're up. Dajarkal,
That's right.
Wow.
you're on deck. You guys
I
are
just want to
lucky.
clarify a point. You said that Gaziel's head was smashed, but she's wearing her helmet still, right? She's not like
Yes.
smashed in the head and drowning.
no,
okay.
yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, so I can I still have a witch bolt going,
Yeah.
so I'll just roll for damage.
Okay.
Ooh, it's a 2.
It's a 2.
Oh.
2 points of damage?
Yeah.
Okay. How do you want to finish this Shark Abomination?
Well, I'm already zapping him.
Yeah.
So
Pew pew pew.
Go ahead.
yeah, I guess he's just starting to cook under the water, like.
Yeah. As his skin starts to kind of rupture and leak this kind of thick, brackish blood, he goes belly up and is no more.
Yes.
As his body starts to kind of float upwards. Okay. Dajarkal, you're up. Gaziel, you're on deck.
Okay.
Do you want to move? Do you want to move, Dave?
I do want to move.
Okay.
I want to move towards the what's her nuts with the rod of
Okay, give me a
bad times.
give me a strength check. A strength athletics check.
13.
13. All right, that is enough. You can move 15 feet towards in that direction. 5,
How much
10,
how much time do we feel has passed since this battle began?
Oh, geez. That's a good question. We've gone through the round. I think we're on round 5.
So
like over. Well, it's 6. Yeah,
It's
just
like
over a
30
minute.
seconds.
Yeah, just over a minute. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
we got a
yeah,
lot of
like
time
half
left.
a minute or something like that. Yeah, it's been really short. Yeah, I know. Okay, Dajarkal, you're up. Gaziel, you're on deck.
I so badly want to just punch the shark in the face, but instead I will cure wounds on Gaziel, swim up to her, and heal her for 11 points.
Wow.
Yes. I'm gonna turn to her and go, "Oh, thank you. I'm ready to kill this abomination."
Heck yes, if I could hear her out of the blah 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 blah. blah,
Okay.
that we're
So you're
probably
gonna
hearing.
heal her. Sorry.
I'm sorry.
You're healing her.
Yes,
Okay,
11 points.
So you swim around beside her and
Yeah.
you heal her. Okay. Gaziel, you're up. Snow, you're on deck.
Okay, so I'm nice and healthy-ish. All right, so I just want to look at the shark
Yeah.
and go, "I know you're not a bad person." And then I want to take my warhammer, and I remember from the last round last week that there's bracelets
Yeah.
on their arms, and I want to try to attack the bracelet on the shark's arm with my warhammer.
Okay. So you're gonna attack with disadvantage. It's called shot.
Oh, what does that mean?
Just roll twice. Choose the lowest attack.
Oh, okay. Oh no!
Do this.
It was a natural 20 or a 3.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. So you have just a hard time kind of going for this bracelet, and it is this shell It's a bracelet made of shells that you see that's kind of hanging on for dear life, really tight around this shark's wrist. As you miss. Snow, you're up. Aella, you're on deck.
All right, I use my bonus action to cure, do my second wind, 8 points of healing to myself. And have the Sahuagin, after their leader has fallen, because do I sense that she's fallen?
She's floating. Give me a medicine check.
Okay. 6.
Yeah, she's floating in blood. So as far as you can tell, she is unconscious.
Okay, so I can kind of smell the blood, I guess. And so have her Sahuagin tried to, do they look scared or anything?
They seem enraged at this point.
All right, so I'll attack one of them that's right in front of me, and that's a dirty 20 to hit and a 7.
The one right in front of you, the 20 hits. So there's 2 at your back, basically.
Okay.
So you turn to engage them. You want to go for the one on the right or the left?
The left, please.
Okay.
Wait. Well, which one have any of them taken damage?
No, they have not.
Okay, the one on the left.
Okay.
Okay, that's 11. Sorry, no, 8 points of slashing damage to that one.
As you come across and slash its arm.
Okay.
Okay, Aella, you're up. You now have this Sahuagin currently grappled in your claw.
Yeah.
Okay, let me try to attack him.
Okay, you're going to attack him with your other claw.
Yep. I got a 20!
Yeah.
Yes.
Natural 20?
Yeah!
Nice. All right, good stuff. Okay, so you're going to... What's your damage on your attack?
Damage is 1d6 plus 1. What? 4. Hit 4.
Okay, so
Plus
wait.
4.
So 1d6. So you get
Yeah.
6 plus 1.
Plus 1.
Okay,
Well,
so
it
7
says-
plus 4 is 11 points of damage. You do.
Okay, so do you want me to roll my little square dice?
Did you roll that yet?
No, not
yes.
yet. I got a 6!
Okay, so that's 12 points of damage. You get 12 points of damage.
Boys
plus,
and girls, I'm coming back.
plus 4.
What?
It's 1d6 plus 4.
Oh, 1d6 plus 1.
Plus
I'm not
1.
sure
Okay.
what that means because it says hit.
So it's 13, yeah. 13
Okay.
damage. Okay.
Okay.
So you have his ankle in your claw currently. And, I mean, being Aella still, his Sahuagin junk is right there, and you just swap! And you do a lot to this.
You know me,
As he
Azevedo.
Adds to the
under
jump.
the water, and continue to have this Sahuagin grappled by the junk. All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's good,
I
thank you.
figured you'd like that. Plunkrawk, you're up.
I'm going to swim with everything I have to get that rod that fell down.
Well, you're standing right beside it. You're now
So I
on the
grab it.
ground. Okay, so you pick up this rod.
Pick up the rod.
And as you pick it up, you feel like this kind of static energy surround the rod. But other than that, that's all you have. You now have this rod. It's an adamantine rod and tipped with a glowing crystalline eye.
Ooh.
And the warlock is no longer invisible.
No, she is floating in her own blood, kind of right above you. Right near
And
you.
she's alive still?
Well, she's floating, motionless in her blood.
Okay. So I'm gonna leave her alone. And I'm going to I'm gonna yell to Bolt, "What do I do?" And I show him the rod, like, "What do I do?"
Now Bolt is a ways off. Give me a perception check, Bolt, with disadvantage.
Yeah. 9.
Okay, with a 9, you hear Plunk yell something from across the way, but you can't quite make out what it's saying. What he's saying.
All right.
And you get no response from Bolt. Well,
I
unless
get
you,
no response.
Well, yeah. Bolt, do you respond to that? To the.
So I'll look over.
What? And to which I think I hear, "Break it." Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I try to break it with my hands.
Yeah, it's not budging whatsoever.
Okay.
Okay. And Snow, you hear all of this happen in front of you. And that's it. All right. Snow immediately. Sorry, one sec. As you're engaging, actually, I have your back turned. All of a sudden, you feel you get. Sorry, one sec. Sorry, guys. I would like Plunk and Snow to make strength saving throws, please.
Oh.
This is not good.
$24.
Okay. 18.
Okay. That was, sorry, 9. Okay, so you guys take 4 points of necrotic damage as dark tendrils extend out from the warlock. As her eyes open wide, and they strike out with dark energy as they hit you. So you guys take that 4 points of damage, and she begins to swim away as fast as she can.
We all see that happen?
Yeah, you can see it happen from where you are. As you're kind of all looking, I would say that Gaziel and Dajarkal are kind of caught in combat. They don't see it, but Bacalhau, you see it from across the way as these dark necrotic tendrils reach out, and she is going to swim. And she's fast as she swims off. Okay. The Sahuagin next to you. Well, the two Sahawagans next to you, Snow, are going to attack. And you again, you see that bloody.
That's not good.
Oh my goodness. Okay, one hits with its spear.
Yeah.
And you take 3 points of piercing damage. As this flurry of strikes comes at you, and it narrowly just catches you in the side.
Okay. Yeah.
Are you still up?
I got 6 points left.
Okay. The other one beside it reaches out and tries to claw you. It hits. You take 2 points of slashing damage from its claws. And then it turns its spear to its back and tries to hit you with the butt end of the spear. Oh, what's your armor class again? Sorry. That's not going to be enough.
Sorry.
It's not going to be enough. As it comes out with its spear, you smack the end of the spear away with your scimitar. You are so lucky. Can I get a strength check for you, Aella, please?
Okay. So I just roll and then add my strength modifier.
Yeah.
I rolled
As
an
the
8.
crab, yeah.
Yeah, as a crab. So I rolled an 8 and plus 1, 9.
Okay, so it remains grappled by you. And it's trying to hit you, and it can't. As it's still obviously in a lot of pain and reconsidering its life choices.
Right.
At this time.
As it would.
As it would. Bolt, you're up.
Okay. Is there when I look down, can I just pick up like any kind of rock or debris around me? Is there something I can pick up?
Rock or debris? Yep, sure. You can find a rock.
Okay. I pick it up and I load it into my catapult.
Okay.
So I'm already looking in the direction of the warlock.
Yeah.
Got my attention.
Come on, Bolt.
I see her trying to get away.
Yeah.
And I'm going to cast catapult and fire my harpoon launcher with the makeshift ammo straight at where she's trying to flee.
Okay. What's the range on your catapult?
It's 90 feet in a straight line.
Okay. There is a lot going on between you and her. She's not even really on the same level as you, so I'm going to have you do that attack with disadvantage, please. Which all of you should be because you're underwater anyways, but I'm...
It's just a dex save.
Oh, her dex save. So she's going to have a dex save with advantage. What does she have to... What does she have to...
15.
Okay.
Come on. Come on.
It's a miss.
Oh.
She missed it. No, she missed her dex save.
Oh!
Okay. She's taking 3d8
What? 3d8?
bludgeoning. So it's 14.
Let me just check the range on this just real quick. 10, 20.
It's okay if she dies.
30,
It's really okay.
40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Oh man, that is really tight. Jeez. This is important. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70,
Let
80.
the fans vote.
Dude, you're like right out of
killing
range.
me.
90?
Yes.
90
Yes.
feet? 90 feet?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're out of range. I'm sorry. She's all the way out here. She moved 40 feet in her movement, swimming speed, and you were already, like, 40, yeah.
Okay, because
Sorry.
spell,
Now you could move closer and try. I'll give you that. That's my DM gimme. Because she's
Okay.
just out of range.
then okay, I'll try that.
Okay. Give me a strength athletics check.
Athletics?
Yeah.
10.
Meets it, beats it. You can move. You move 15 feet forward. 5, 10, 15. There. Your catapult goes and it hits. Roll your damage.
Yes.
Okay. 10.
10 points of damage?
Bludgeoning.
Okay. All right.
And it's a harpoon, is it not? Does it hold her in place?
It's just a rock.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, this rock smacks her in the side. How would you like to kill the Sahuagin Warlock of Uk'otoa?
Yes.
What?
Stealthily moving into position.
Yeah.
I make it. I plant myself. I hold it out like a bazooka.
Yeah.
And I whisper, "Oh, you're not going to like this."
And it hits her in the side, and there's a sickening thud and a crack as she goes limp and starts to float in place.
Dude, so cool.
All right, Gaziel. Now that you're starting to heal back up,
Okay.
how many hit points do you have?
Right now, I'm currently at 17.
Dajarkal, how many hit points do you have?
I am at 14.
Okay. That is a natural 20 from that shark abomination.
No.
So it is
Get
going to
new
be
dice.
a plus 7. 19 points of damage, Dajarkal, as this shark abomination clocks you straight in the face, and the world goes dark.
However,
Yeah.
I have.
You sure do.
I have a thing.
Yeah. Half orc. Yeah.
No, it's relentless endurance.
Yeah. You do.
So I'm at 1 hit.
Yeah,
point.
so you come back. So you you black out, and Gaziel, you see her go unconscious, and all of a sudden you come back, and it comes back blurry, but you come out of it, and you are now still standing there with 1 hit point. Bacalhau, you're up. Dajarkal, you're on deck.
All right.
That's blowing my mind. The only one that's left is this abomination, right?
No, there's an abomination and 3 Sahuagin.
I guess the Sahuagins are closest to me.
Nope, the abomination's closest.
Oh yeah, okay. So then I will cast Witch Bolt on that guy.
What's the distance on it again? The range?
30 feet. Am I within 30 feet?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So I will cast Witch Bolt with my little stick, and it's 14 to hit.
Okay, with a 14, that hits.
Sorry, say that again, Jay.
It hits.
Oh, okay. And it's a 3 damage.
3 damage. Okay. All right, Dajarkal, you're up. Or do you want to move, Bacalhau?
I will.
I'm doing the reminders for movement now, but eventually I will not.
Yeah.
So.
I will move towards the back of him.
Towards the back of the abomination?
Yeah.
Okay, how far?
Sorry. Can somebody point to me?
That's you.
Ah.
That's Dajarkal. That's Gaziel. That's the abomination.
Okay. So actually, I'll circle around more to the front of him.
Okay.
If I can move kind of 15 feet kind of out towards the front of him.
Okay. I'd like you to make a strength athletics check, please.
That's a natural 1, sir.
That is not enough. You are going nowhere. In fact, the tide pushes you back 5 feet.
Oh.
To the edge of the building. All right. Dajarkal, you're up. Gaziel, you're on deck.
Okay. Jason, I've had enough shark encounters for one day, and Dajarkal took that last hit very personally. So I'm going to, in a fit of rage, just cast Primal Savagery and with Wolverine-like claws, finally punch this shark in the face. Or
Okay.
Or attempt.
All right.
Natural wait.
Nice. Yes.
Wait, hold on. Wait. So I have this thing, a racial trait. I've never played a half orc. So of savage attacks.
Yeah.
Where if you score a critical hit, roll one of the dice an additional time.
Yeah.
So
wow.
Is that?
Yeah. What's your damage on your claws?
Okay, so my damage on my claws is 8 points.
No. So what's the die? It's 1d8.
It's a D10.
You get 1d10 damage on your claws.
For primal savagery, yeah. But if I do a critical, what is the?
Oh, sorry. So what's the damage just from your claws?
It's 8 points.
Oh, you just do 8 points straight.
Flat. But then if I roll a 20, what's the additional?
Okay, so sorry. So your claws, you pop your claws, and you get to do 8 points of damage in addition to something, or just flat?
That's like flat, but then if you get a critical hit, it says roll an additional.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Die for damage.
Oh, I'm so confused.
You want me to read it to you?
Yeah, Josh is coming here because he's played Barbarians before.
Okay. It says when you score a critical hit, roll one of the dice an additional.
Okay, so you rolled 2d10 or 1d10?
I rolled 1d10.
So now roll 2d10.
Okay. So
how many have you rolled? You've rolled one?
I've rolled one.
How much is that?
Do I roll it one more time or
roll it
two
one more
times?
time. Roll it one more time.
Okay. That's another 10. So that's 18.
That's 18 points of damage, plus you get 10 on top of that. So that's 28 points of damage. As Dajarkal pops Wolverine-like claws, and she lunges at this shark abomination. How would you like to finish this shark abomination?
I would like to claw it into its eyeballs.
Yes.
And reach into his brain and pull his brain out.
Okay, so the claws go through into the head, into the brain, and as she pulls the claws out, there are bits of brain matter that are stuck to the end of these claws as it kind of oozes out, and I look at the kitty that Christina's holding and feel bad for this crazy amount of violence that I'm speaking in the presence of a kitty, and this abomination floats and goes belly up right beside you all. Wow, that was an epic 1 hit point left attack.
I'm sweating.
That was great. Okay, Gaziel, you're up, and you just saw this savagery happen beside you. Snow, you're on deck.
Wow. So, yeah, I'm just gonna look at Dajarkal and go, "That's right. We killed it together. You did more than me, but we did it."
I give her a high five, but there's clearly like shark brain still on my hand.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm just very excited on my face because she probably can't hear me. Oh, a high five, yes.
I'm high fiving from the rooftop.
So I'm gonna go down to where all the Sahuagin are.
Okay. Yeah. You want to go down to the closest one?
Yeah, the closest one there is.
The one that Aella has grappled, or one of the ones that are fighting Snow?
I'll do one of the ones that are fighting Snow.
Okay. Give me a athletics check.
Okay, so I got 17 plus 4.
Okay, 17 plus 4. That is enough. You are going to move 15 feet. Do you want to go down to the ground too? Or do you want to go? Yeah, okay, so 5, 10, I'll put you right there. You are not quite there yet, but you're on your way. Okay. You can dash to get to it, or whatever you want.
Yeah, I'll dash.
Okay, so you dash to get there. You show up right behind this Sahuagin with your mighty hammer. Snow, you're up. Aella, you're on deck.
All right. I rolled a nat 1 and a 12 to hit.
Okay, the 12 is enough.
All right. Yeah, that's just 4 points of slashing damage.
To which one?
To the one right, the one on the left, the one I was attacking before.
Okay, how many? 5 points?
4.
4 points. Okay, cool. All right, and you slash across, of course, making purchase. Yeah. Did we lose somebody? Yeah, we lost the camera. Huh. And the interface has just gone, which is a perfect time to take a break, y'all. Wow, you guys are doing all right. Yeah, all of the cameras are all over the place.
Okay.
So Josh will take care of that while we do a draw for the Wildemount digital download. If we can, Joel, are you able to do that from where you are, or is Josh doing that? Who's doing that?
I think that
Josh
Julian
is
and
doing
Josh
that.
are
Yeah.
kind of they've taken the. They're gonna have to do it with Nightbot from there.
Yeah. Okay, so Josh, go ahead. He's gonna let me know. You know what? He's rolling it now. Then we're gonna come back. For those of you that are still in the stream, Vixen 450, who is new to the Revelry, and she's been very active in our chat. Congratulations, you have won a Wildemount download for DnD Beyond. We will send you a code
Thank you,
soon.
D&D Beyond.
So thank you, D&D Beyond, of course, for that awesome giveaway. And now we open up the next giveaway, which will be spinners. Spinners will be the. Can they enter it already? Are we ready to go? Okay, so don't enter it yet, folks. Just wait. Again, if you enter more than once, you will be disqualified by our bot system. So I'm going to say if you enter after the break, you will be entered into winning 2 spinners from Mithril Armories. Joel has them there for you. They come in a cool little dice case, and it's awesome and wonderful, and we love them. So I don't know where Dave has gone. I think we lost David.
Oh no.
But it's okay. We'll get him back, and we'll get it all sorted out by the end of the break. But during the break, we are going to put up our awesome Revelry pirate armada breakdown so far. We have 2 ships, the Deceitful Squid and the Sea Manticore, that have joined the Revelry, and they are gaining crew as we go in various levels. And one of them, the Deceitful Squid, is almost already ready to upgrade to a Caraval, which is the next ship up,
That's
which
the
is
best.
so cool. And then the Manticore is getting there, and then there's a bunch of available pirates and officers, and then there's a bunch of subscribers who we don't have on this who haven't created characters yet. But when you create a character within our Discord, we add you to the Revelry Armada, and then you can go on quests and all that stuff. And again, quests will be posted soon in the captain's lounges that the captains can choose to go on.
Hey Jay.
Yeah.
Before you turn to another page on this kind of whole Armada thing,
Yeah.
do you have any idea about how the players might interact with us down the line? Like, don't tell us, but you
Yeah.
have ideas already?
Yeah, so I mean, you guys are heading to Darktow soon.
Yeah.
And these characters are in Darktow. So who knows what might happen in the near future. But again, they are sailing the same waters you are. So who knows what effect they will have on the gameplay moving forward. But it will be significant, and it will be awesome, and this is your opportunity. So if you would like to subscribe and help us out, we return that wonderful support with giving you the ability to join the Revelry Pirate Armada. It's a really great experience. People are loving it. They're freaking out. Those are the landlubbers we just brought up, as you can see there. It's the available crew members. The pirates are along the right side there. And then if you need help, you can get to Revelry support on our Discord, which is an open channel. Sorry, it's not. That's just for subscribers, I think. Or no, it's open. And our mods, Raposa, Malgeth, Janice, and Jan are emissaries from the Plain King that can help you to get set up. And that is, of course, Josh, Julian, Prometheus, and Shadster will help you to kind of get all set up. So much fun. I can't believe we're building an armada in our community. And just so those of you know, those of you that want to, that have wanted us to bring back the bits battle thing, this will lead to one. So to be a subscriber is important to get ready for a potential bits battle down the road. I won't say when or how, but it will happen, and we're very excited about it. And that's it. Okay, Joel, you want to answer some questions? We'll be back in about 15 minutes or so, and then we'll go from there.
I'm going to open up the Discord and get these questions going. Guys, so much fun tonight. Oh man, it's so fun. We have almost died. Almost every one of us has died almost.
Yeah, a lot.
And thanks so much for joining us. This is a fun session so far. All right. So let me go find some questions. All right. There have been a whole bunch of questions about the updates for the spinners, the shipping updates. So I'm just gonna answer a few of those. They're still set to ship in June, and they're shipping from Hong Kong, and so far everything looks good. So unless there's some weird design flaws from a batch or whatever, and our quality control people find them, they should still be shipping by June. So that's super exciting. That's the timeline we put on Kickstarter, and so that's the shipping update. We don't know when in June. Hopefully by mid-June they'll be starting to ship out to people's homes. Oh, so pumped. Okay. Question from last Monday night. Syntexture. Question for Bolt. Love how your character is constantly curious about technology, seemingly fearless about collaborating with people. What is Bolt's worst fear? Where's Adam? Is he around?
I don't see him. I think he might be away from.
Oh no. Okay, let me ask. We'll keep that one for after. Bolt's worst fear. Remember that. Remind me to ask him when he's back. Sorry, I'm looking at Discord. I'm not looking at our Zoom. I'll make sure you guys are around before I ask. Okay. Hey, there's Bolt. Hey,
Hello.
Adam, I have a question for you.
For moi?
Yes, for you from Syntexture. It's the question is: love how your character is constantly curious about technology, seemingly fearless about collaborating with people. What is Bolt's worst fear?
Probably it would be stagnation. Becoming too like nothing's improving, like he can't get beyond a certain amount of proficiency or technical expertise or what have you. If he can't improve on something, then he's kind of at a loss.
Yeah, I'm similar to Bolt in that way. Hey, but guess what, guys? We have 2 birthdays on the stream. Sextus 154 and Dice 1388. So here we go. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sextus 154 and Dice 1388. Happy birthday to you. There you go.
Good.
Okay. Corey Klund asks Melanie, who's the cute pupper?
That's
Jay.
That's Jay. No, not fair, David.
That's good. Hold on. I'll try to get him, but he's usually tries to run away from me. Hank.
Okay.
It's Hank. His name is Hank. Hank Carry Pitts.
Nice.
Hey, here he is. There he is. I got him. There he is. And he is Brussels Griffon. Say hi, Hank. He has his own Instagram page. Hank Carry Pitts. Yeah, Hank Carry Pitts. Go check him out.
Every dog in the world since coronavirus, like every dog in the world has an Instagram page.
Yeah.
Like,
we have nothing better to do.
yeah, exactly. My dog's Instagram page is puppers793, and you can
it's the therapy we all need.
Yes, it's the therapy we need. Exactly. Rules for your health question. Who is the most likely to get scurvy while at sea? Can't have pirates without scurvy. I mean, we're still probably all eating from lead cans. And I mean, right?
I eat plenty of lemons. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Yeah, okay. So Noura's not gonna get scurvy,
As the
rest
chef.
of us probably are. Okay, Batron 101 question: what did the whole party feel like emotionally being caught without armor. Oh, well,
Unfortunately.
yeah. Brandon and I went into this at at length on the players' table last Thursday, so that was. So I'll let the others respond. Dave is taking a break, and that's him just sitting in a room. I gotta do that.
Oh my god!
Brilliant.
That's
All
what I
right,
do for meetings at work.
Christina, you first.
Oh,
Emotionally.
emotionally, how did I feel without armor? I felt like, oh crap, I'm screwed again. I just felt stupid.
We all did.
We all felt stupid. We've been told time and time again, and we didn't learn. We didn't learn our lesson.
We just have to spell everything out every time. That's what we need to do.
That's what we need. Oh, little snark coming out.
A little snark, okay? I'm like, it goes without saying.
He's a
Yeah.
snark shark.
I will challenge Jay next time he does that. I'm going to say something to the effect of, well, did you remind us to take it off before bed? Or something of that like.
Oh, shots fired.
All right, question for Dajarkal. Does that overly violent revenge streak happen a lot? Not saying I don't dig it. That's from Lost Lake 0402.
I think by nature, and I think that one of the few things that is mentioned about Dajarkal in the book is that she is soft-spoken, and so it's not normal at all, I would say, for her character. But seeing as how she's been dealing with these sharks like all day, and down to 1 hit point, I think that it was warranted as a reaction.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I was so sweaty though. Like there was too much coming, like too much at once, like almost dying and then rolling an at 20. It was just like
Epic.
too much excitement for one day. It was, yes, a roller coaster of emotions. I can't.
That gamer share, formerly known as syntax share, for all of us, if you had the power to wild shape or polymorph, what would be your go-to animal shape?
If we could pick anything?
Yeah, Dave, you're not allowed to say turtle.
Oh, I was totally gonna say turtle.
Okay, I would say mine would be for at least for Plunkrawk, it would be a peregrine falcon, because it's a curse they have that they are no longer able to fly, and peregrine falcons are the fastest animals in the world. So that's what Plunk would do.
What's up, Mel?
You're in my house. You're in my room. That's incredible.
What?
And like scary. Wow.
You should
Wow.
have seen her face when she came back.
Man, that's incredible. Okay, sorry.
That's why
That's
you
awesome.
see Jay's face.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Can we do that? Oh my god. Let's prank Jason. That's amazing.
All right, back to the question.
Sorry.
Stories. Wild shape. What would you turn into if you could? Brandon.
Oh, T-Rex.
Okay.
Yeah.
Adam.
I'm thinking a giant ape, so at least I'll still have opposable thumbs to use my weapons.
Right, but no intelligence. Okay.
Oh, shit, don't you
Noura.
keep your intelligence?
I don't know. Maybe a bear? I don't. That's a tough question.
Yeah. Christina.
You'll have to turn into a cockroach, but have the same strength,
That you have now, or of a
like
cockroach?
Ant-Man.
Oh,
Of,
Ant-Man.
I would have the same strength that I have now, but be as small as a cockroach.
Wow. That's a pretty good idea. Dave? No turtle, please.
I enjoy being a bear.
Yeah?
Yeah, I did the bear a lot.
Yeah.
I also had a lot of fun as a cat. Cat was a ton of fun. Because you can jump, you can sneak, you can scratch.
You're very agile.
You can be cute as a button.
Heck yeah.
You can lick your own privates.
I mean, we were all thinking it.
A phrase said on every stream Melanie is a part of. Okay. Next question. The Antipodine D20 asks a question, sort of. Can't watch long. Will play back later. Good day from down under. Compliments to Christina Gaziel for her Aussie accent. And does Joel Plunkrawk have any other Aussie songs in his repertoire other than Thunderstruck? Thundersmite is awesome. As soon as our dollar recovers a bit more, I'll be ordering my shirt. So like long question / comment of awesomeness.
Wow. Are you telling me that he's ordering the Thundersmite shirt? Because that's exciting.
That's your shirt. That's
my gosh.
Like a spell shirt.
I'm in awe.
Yeah, pretty cool. And thank you. I'll come up with some other. Who are some other Aussie artists?
Men Without Hats, or what was it?
Men at Work.
Men Without Hats.
No, is that right? Am I saying that?
In Excess was.
Who sings that? I come from a land down under.
It's Men at Work.
Men at Work. Oh, that's Safety Dance, isn't it?
No,
Land Down Under. But who does Safety Dance?
Is it Men at Work?
That's
Men
also
at Work.
Safety Dance is Men Without Hats.
That's what so I was confusing Men at Work with Men Without Hats.
Now I've got to do a mashup.
Men at Work Without Hats.
Yeah.
Okay, more questions. The Gamer Share asks, no, I already asked that one. Deacon Blues Hamilton says, Joel, do you have your backup character ready after that armor crack? No, I don't have a backup character. Well, I mean, I do for the other campaign, but I might have to bring him over here for this one. Outlaw 79, question for Christina. This being your first campaign, how do you like it so far, and would you foresee yourself playing more often?
More often with you guys? No, I'm kidding. This is so. I'm having so much fun. I think I love role playing. I didn't know that this game had so much role playing, and it's my favorite thing. Yeah, so I want to play forever now.
You're pretty good at it, but you're also good with the rules already. Like, it's crazy.
There's so many rules for people who are like first timers. I feel like I'm overwhelmed a little bit, but like I'm slowly getting it with everybody's help. Everyone's helping out a lot. Yeah.
Awesome. Brandon, can you voice? This is from Batron 101 from a previous stream. Brandon, can you voice a country western drawl? Oh man, can he?
Well, does this answer your question? You know, I could do this drawl, or I could go full redneck, so you don't have to worry about a thing, because every once in a while I just go this way, you know? But when I'm in the office, I'll do something a little bit more like like this.
You went full Tiger King.
Yeah, he's full Tiger King.
Tiger saw man.
Never go full Tiger King.
You can never have too much Tiger King.
Never have too much Tiger King.
Mike Miz, question for Gaziel. Not sure if you want to reveal, but do you have plans to read the letter? I believe you took from Hector in episode 4. Sorry, I'm a little behind, but wanted to get the question in. Keep up the good work, y'all.
Oh, the letter. I actually completely forgot about the letter, but I do want to know. It just is a matter of the DM whether he's going to let me or not, and whether I roll a good insight check, I think. So it's up to my dice right here.
Yep. Ooh, intrigue, suspense, mystery. Patron 101 question. Brandon, you already did that. Okay. I am Craig question. What is Bacalhau looking for in a mate? And please be careful how you answer this, because we will get mail.
Well, I think first and foremost, he's looking for a female turtle.
Okay.
These are the first two criteria. I think he probably wants somebody that's similar to to himself, kind of quiet and peaceful and laid back. And yeah, I actually know who submitted this question, and there's some irony to it. So, anyway, she already knows. How pink am I?
So pink.
As pink as Bacalhau.
You know, sturdy shell can lay a large clutch of eggs.
Yeah.
I love the word, the phrase "clutch of eggs." It's just feels like a thing, you know. Okay, Katmatari, question. Speaking of street food, have you thought of publishing your recipe book for RealmSmith? No, but now we have to. So thank you. Like and dope.
A
Question for
recipe book?
Noura. If you weren't playing an NPC, what class race would you be playing, even if you were occasionally jumping in to play in this campaign?
Is this for me? I'm sorry, I didn't
Yep.
hear the first part. All right. I love playing warlocks. It's fun. Some sort of like semi-evil character, but with a good heart. But as far as race, I don't know. That usually goes all over the place. But either maybe like a tiefling, but I usually play those on a. I don't know. Is there some other like animal that we haven't covered in this game?
Oh, there's lots actually.
Which one haven't we? I'm blanking.
Aarakocra.
I mean, there's
Kiri.
It would be funny if there was like an Aarakocra and like and a Kancko, and they kind of like
they clashed a bit.
Squawk at each other, and like that might be fun.
They're
I
trying to
don't know
talk each other's language, but can't.
I don't know what an Aarakocra warlock would be like. That
Probably
might
amazing, actually.
That might be fun.
Yeah, that would be fun. That would be super fun, actually. I love Aarakocra. The whole race story is really interesting, actually, for people who haven't read it. Question for Dave. What were you thinking when you jumped in front of that shark? What were you trying to do? This would have been
Oh, cheapers! The cat just jumped on me. Sorry.
What was? Wait.
Sorry, now my daughter's dying in the background.
What happened?
I'm in the middle of a thing here.
You're eating popsicles.
Just go get your own.
Kitty, come here.
Oh gosh.
Come here.
They've
shark
been locked
is
up
this?
for the last hour and a half.
Yeah.
I think that question was from a couple weeks ago when I jumped across
it was.
the ship.
It was.
When
We're
it's
we're getting things off of the mods list because they're like Joel, you got to get these off my back.
I'm pretty sure I answered. He was just trying to. Yeah, like I knew that my armor class was super high when I was in the shell.
Okay.
So I just wanted to be a decoy so that everybody else could get their armor on because you guys always, never wear it.
Awesome. Tick. Question answered. Cool.
It was weird because I thought that we had double Mel camera, and I was gonna tell Josh, I'm like, Josh, there's a problem. We have double Mel, and then of course Dave's using Mel's background.
Hey Brandon, we can see your butt crack, I think.
I'm sorry. My die rolled under the couch. I'm not going to be able to get it today.
Oh man!
Opportunity attack.
Oh, quarantine.
Yeah. Watch out for those crabs.
Yeah, you gotta love Oh dear.
We're back.
Yes, we are back. And I heard that.
Fun.
I heard that Joel mentioned that we can get mail. We do have a PO box now. You guys have been asking for it for a while. The moderators, I don't know if they already have an automatic kind of thing, but they can post it in the chat if they like. And those of you that want to send people dice, we've been talking about that or whatever, then feel free. Again, no obligation. It's just crazy that we've had overwhelming kind of requests for PO box, so you guys can send us stuff. So we thought that we would do that for you. But thank you so much.
Yeah,
for
please don't
all of
order
that.
pizza to our PO box though.
Yes, it will go to the mailbox. To
There's no room for anything else.
Yeah, it'll just go to the post office, and I'm sure the post office people will be happy with pizza. But yeah, don't do that. All right. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Ready.
Okay, so I just did 4 points of damage, but what happened?
You did 4 points of damage. That's a great question. Where
Yeah.
were we?
Yeah.
Let me just.
I
get
just
back in
did 4
here.
points of damage, and then somebody disappeared. So I'm in suspense.
Yeah. You slashed across and you did 4 points of damage. That's all.
Oh, okay. All right. Is it bloody?
did on the left one, right? Yeah, it's bloodied.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Okay, all
definitely gushing blood that is surrounding it quite obviously.
All right. And I'll tell them, in certain words that they should probably run.
Okay. You say run. If everyone can make a perception check, please, with disadvantage.
6.
Okay.
11.
Okay.
24.
With disadvantage?
Yeah, I rolled a nat 20 and an 18.
Yeah, but you're the one
That was
saying
+6.
you're the one saying run, so you don't.
Oh.
It doesn't. That's a waste of.
I really heard it.
24. Yeah. Okay. Everyone with a 10 and above heard him yell run.
Oh, not to us, to the bad guys.
You said run to the bad guys?
Yeah.
Oh, then that was a waste of a roll. Aella, you're up. Plunk, you're on deck.
Okay, I'll try to fight the guy again.
Okay. Make an attack.
I got a 3.
That is a miss.
Yep, figured.
And he has now broken his grapple on you.
Okay.
Okay. Plunkrawk, you're up.
Yep. I'm going to head towards the nearest Sahuagin
Okay.
and try to stab him from behind in the back of the neck if I can.
Okay, so you move over here to attack that Sahuagin. Let's roll it.
Okay. That is a 19 plus 5. That's a 24 to hit.
24 is enough.
4 plus... That's a 1 plus 3. That's 4 points of damage.
Okay. 4 points on damage. Onto the Sahuagin. Okay. All right. The Sahuagin that is in front of you. Snow, you guys are lucky. This dice is not doing as well as it did last time. They are missing all kinds of advantage attacks this time around. I thought for sure you guys... Oh, man. Rolled a 2 and a 2. 2 2s in a row for one of his attacks. And a natural 1. And another natural 1. Come on! I just rolled 2
these dice
2s
are way
and
better.
2 1s. It's the same dice.
Stabbed himself 2 times.
Dear. He comes across with a spear, and you lift your scimitar, and it slices basically the spear in half. And the spear is now no longer usable, and he drops it.
Oh, yes.
Though the second Sahuagin there turns around to Plunk and says, "Hey, that's not nice."
Hey!
And it's going to attack. You've been hurt, Plunk, in this battle, right?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
Yeah. Are you asking that just because you want to hurt me more?
I just rolled another 2.
Okay.
Oh, that one's better. Okay. And then that one's better. And another 2. Okay. Oh, wow, this is crazy. So it bites down at you. With you've stabbed it with its spear, and it bites out and it crunches down on your forearm. That is 3 points of damage from the bite. And then it strikes out with its spear for 7 points of piercing damage.
And I am down.
And you go down. And Plunkrawk kind of goes limp in the water as he is floating there. The one near you, Aella, attacks you. It hits. And you are going to take 6 points of damage between its claws and its spear. You're low on damage now for your crab, right?
Yeah, I only had one, so.
So you take 5 points as Aella. So 1 point off for the crab. Aella comes back, and then you take 5 points as Aella. What are you at?
I don't know, Jason. Yeah.
How many hit points did you have as Aella before you would turn into a crab?
I had them I didn't know it was supposed to be all separate. Two
I
separate
see.
ones.
Okay.
So,
Anybody remember what Aella was at? She got healed, didn't she?
She was healed up to 6, I think, by Joel.
Okay, so you've got 1 hit point left as Aella.
Okay.
We're gonna say. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
7, I think.
Okay, so 2. You've got 2 points as Aella.
Okay.
Okay. Bolt, you're up.
Okay. This is hooligan that's right next to Aella.
Yes.
I'm just gonna blast it with a firebolt.
All right.
Blast it with the firebolt.
And a 16
That's a hit.
to hit, and it's 6 fire damage.
Okay. The firebolt, as he turns to Aella and he attacks her, Aella turns back into her form, and this firebolt smacks him in the shoulder as he turns to you and notices you, and a chunk of Sahuagin meat flies off his shoulder, as you can see kind of the bone and tendons poking through now. Bacalhau, you're up. Dajarkal, you're on deck.
Okay, so Plunk went limp?
Yep.
What happened to the rod?
Sorry. He's dropped it on the ground.
Are you sure he's not just holding on to it tight anyways? Okay.
It's limp. He's limp. Never mind. It's on the ground.
I have nothing to do with this. It's not me this time.
You are the source, Melanie. You're the source.
The source of Jay's limp rod.
Okay.
I'm gonna swim as fast as I can towards the noodle.
You have your children in the house, David. Sorry. You're okay. You're where? You're going where?
I'm going to swim towards the rod.
Swim towards the rod. Got it. Okay, so give me a athletics check, please.
Yeah. Oh, good. It's a 5.
Yeah, it's not enough. You start to push against the and you don't. Yeah. Go ahead. What?
I want to use my dash. Can I use my dash?
Yes, you
Do
can.
I have a dash?
Yes, and I will give you 15 feet on the dash.
Ooh.
There. Okay.
Sweet.
You start to move. You're not really getting purchase on the ground, and then you start to kind of really trudge through.
I want to get on all fours and crawl myself
Yeah.
across the roof.
I like it.
Fight the...
Yeah. Dajarkal, you're up. Gaz, you're on deck.
Okay, so there are 2 Sahuagin that are behind, opposite of where that shark I was fighting in the opposite direction.
Yeah, so there's 2 Sahuagin here.
Okay.
And there's 1 Sahuagin here.
Okay, at that one, that last one that you just pointed out, I'm going to
one near Bolt,
cast, Yes, I'm going to cast Thorn Whip.
Okay.
And then just crack that with that.
What's the range of Thorn Whip again?
30 feet. It looks like I'm within 30.
5, 10, yeah.
Okay, cool. So that is 19 to hit.
That's a hit.
And that is 4 points of piercing damage.
Okay. 4 points of piercing damage. It is on its last legs. Okay. Yeah, you come across and you flay basically skin off its back as the as blood begins to again kind of float around him and raises and dissipates in the water as he starts to kind of waver and stumble in front of y'all. Gaz, you're up. Snow, you're on deck.
Okay, so I'm next to a Sahuagin right now, or did you say I was getting close to it last time?
You are right behind a Sahuagin right now.
Okay, so the Sahuagins aren't wearing bracelets, right?
No.
Okay. Then I'm just going
They
to
have
attack it.
they have a variety of tribal kind of stuff. Some of them
Right.
have like adornments and things, but yeah, not this one.
Okay. I'm just going to attack it with my Warhammer.
Okay.
Just go for it.
Okay.
And I got a 15.
15 is a hit.
And as I hit it with my Warhammer, I'm going to go, I know what we're having for dinner tonight.
Okay. And okay, you smack it and roll damage.
Oh, roll damage. Forgot about that part. Okay. It is 1. Okay, so I rolled a 3 plus 2, so 5.
Okay. 5 points of damage. Got it. Okay. And because you're behind him, he didn't really feel you come behind him as he's focused on fighting Snow. And you bring your hammer down basically mid-back as you hear ribs crack in his back, and he screams out in pain. These guys are not doing well. Aella, you're up. Plunk, you're on deck. Oh, sorry, Snow, you're up. Plunk, you're on deck. All right, Aella, you're on deck.
Okay, did I hear the rod fall?
Give me a perception check. I'll let you have your high perception from last time. Yes, you heard it settle onto the ground. And you heard Plunk go down too.
I'll pick that up and stow it in my bag, if possible.
Okay, give me an investigation check. Try and find it.
Okay. It's a natural 1.
Yeah, you start to all you feel is sand.
Great. Okay. Does that use up my because that's an ability check, so that uses up my action, right?
Yep.
All right, then that's all I can do.
Okay. Aella, you're up.
Can I do cure wounds on myself?
You sure can.
Okay. So it's 1d8 plus 3.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't have that one right here. Okay. I got a 7.
Okay. You get 7 points of damage.
No.
So 7 points of healing, sorry.
And then
plus 3. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So
10.
I just add those.
You just
right?
add 10.
Okay.
10 healing.
Yep. Thank you.
Plunk, you're up. You're muted.
I'll roll my first death save. That's
Sorry,
an
sorry,
18.
sorry. Joel, I forgot to tell you, you're unconscious, not dead.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're currently unconscious.
Then I choose to stay where I am.
Yeah, okay. The Sahuagin, how many points do you have, Snow and Gaz? Yell?
6.
For what?
How many hit points do you have?
Oh, hit points? I'm at 17.
Okay. Okay. The one reaches out with a bite to you, Snow. That's 5 points of damage. And then claws out at you again. Makes purchase. That's another 5 points of damage. 10 points of damage.
All right, I'm unconscious.
Okay. Snow goes down. And is floating currently in between these, just in front of these two Sahuagin, who are all bloodied and beaten and broken. Plunk and with that last claw, it was more of a smack in the face, and you're unconscious, Brandon. Okay. The other one
Guys,
is
this was a fun campaign.
the other one is going to turn towards you, Gaziel. Misses both of those. Hits that last one. That is going to be 2 points of damage to you, Gaziel.
Okay.
And the last Sahuagin is going to attack Aella again. Aella, that is going to be 7 points from his spear and another 2 points from his bite
Okay.
as he attacks you twice. So you just lost another. You lost 9.
Yep.
Okay. Back up to the top of the order. Bolt.
He's muted.
You're muted, Bolt.
I am muted. Okay, now I'm
Yeah.
Okay, sending another firebolt to the same Sue again.
Okay.
Does a 26 hit?
Yes.
Yeah. 5 fire damage.
Okay.
Go.
To the one that's fighting Aella.
Yeah.
Nicely done. As the firebolt blows his head clean off. As it falls backwards and begins to float in the air.
How many are there left?
2.
Man.
Bacalhau, you're up. Dajarkal, you're on deck.
I want to keep moving towards the rod.
Okay. Give me a strength athletics check.
2.
Yep.
But I'll use my dash to continue to like crawl my way across the.
Okay. You are
roof.
now beside Bolt.
Okay.
Dajarkal, you're up. Gaz, you're on deck.
I am at 1 hit point and no spell slots, so I will keep at a distance and hurl a thorn whip at him again.
Okay.
At the one that I hit last time.
Okay. Can you give me a perception check?
Sure. 22.
With the 22, in the distance, you see movement that looks like sharks.
No, Jason.
I think I'm done.
It's okay.
Okay. Can I just before I cast Thorn Whip, can I just yell, we have to get the F out of here?
Yes.
Okay, so that's what I'll do.
Yeah.
And then I'll hurl that Thorn Whip at him.
Okay.
21 to hit.
That's a hit.
And
Well, you're hurling the thorn whip at when the Sahuagin or the sharks? Because the sharks are far. They're in the distance.
No, not the
okay.
sharks.
Okay.
I am done with
Okay.
sharks.
Okay.
The Sahuagin.
Okay.
At the Sahuagin.
Okay.
I'm hoping it.
Yeah, that hits.
the
Yeah.
Later days before the sharks get here.
Yes, that hits.
Okay. And that was, what did I say, 4 or 5? I don't remember. Should I roll it again?
Yeah, please.
I'll roll it again.
I didn't catch it.
4 points.
4 points of
piercing
damage? Okay. On that one. Okay. Again, you whip out with your thorn whip, and the thorns from the whip dig into its flesh and pull flesh off its back, right over Gaziel's head. Snow, you're up. Aella, you're on deck.
I'm unconscious. And you said we're not doing
Correct.
saves, right?
Correct. And thankfully, you have helmets on,
Thankfully.
which is why you're not drowning.
Oh yeah.
Aella, you're up. Plunkrawk, you're on deck. Well, Plunkrawk's unconscious too, so sorry. Go ahead, Aella.
Okay, can you just tell me who I'm around again?
Yeah, you're here. There's
Yeah.
a dead Sahuagin in front of you. There are
Dead.
2 Sahuagin here.
Yeah.
And you yelled out, right, Dajarkal?
I did. I
Yeah,
said,
so
"Let's-
you
we have
look
to get the
around,
F outta here."
and you see maybe about 80 feet away that there are sharks closing in.
And where is
There's
everybody?
the rod.
And with that 24, Dajarkal, you notice that they're actually just regular sharks. So not these abominations, but they look like regular sharks.
Still, I'm okay with getting out of here.
Oh, I'm not saying it's a
I'm
good.
alright.
I'm not saying it's a good thing. I'm just telling you the information that I have. Okay, so Aella, sorry, what do you do?
Where's everybody else?
Yeah, so Bolt. That's Bolt.
Yeah.
Bacalhau.
Yep.
Snow and Plunkrawk are down here. 2 Sahuagin with Gaziel behind her, and Dajarkal's up here.
Yeah, and Snow is unconscious.
Yes, Snow
Can
and
I-
Plunkrawk are both floating unconscious.
Okay, so can I go to whoever I'm closest to and cure wounds?
You can absolutely try. Give me a strength athletics check, please.
Okay. So I rolled a 4.
That is not enough. As you try to push against this current, you're having a very difficult time doing that. I'll allow you to dash the 15 feet, though,
Okay.
if you want. So you start to continue to push against it. That's 5, 10, 15, puts you just shy of where Plunkrawk is.
Okay.
You're going to have to get to him next turn.
Okay.
Plunkrawk, you're unconscious. The Sahuagin will attack. It's going to attack. One's going to attack you, Gaziel. As it turns. It's not enough. Not enough. As it misses with both of its swings at you. The one, though, is going to meet you halfway, Aella. And get in front of Plunk and attack. Sorry, what's your armor class again, Aella?
My armor class is 13.
Okay, meets it, beats it, unfortunately, I'm sorry. Hit with both. Its bite is going to take 4 points off you, and its spear lunges in afterwards with another 4 points.
Okay.
Are you down?
Yep.
Aella goes down. And she is floating out in front of the... You are also unconscious, Aella. Not bleeding out. And you notice that these sharks have now closed in 40 feet closer. And they're about 40 feet out. It's gotten quiet all of a sudden on stream. I don't know what's going on here.
That's because most of us are dead. Or on the way.
Okay. Bolt, we're back up at the top of the order.
I'm gonna cast Firebolt at this Hooligan that is right next to Aella and her floating body.
Okay.
19.
Yep, that's a hit.
And 3 fire damage.
3 fire damage to the Sahuagin by Aella.
And I would like to try to move close to get behind Aella.
Okay, so you clip its shoulder, and then I'd like you to make a strength athletics check, please.
Okay. 13.
Okay. That is enough. So you can move 5, 10, 15. I'll put you right there towards Aella.
Okay. Yeah.
Bacalhau, you're up. Dajarkal, you're on deck.
Okay. How far am I from the rod?
Currently, you're about 25 feet.
Oh, jeez. I would like to try to move towards the rod.
Okay. Give me a strength athletics check. You know the drill.
It's a 9.
That's not enough. But I will let you dash. 5, 10.
Yeah.
15 puts you not close enough for an attack from the Sahuagin, but puts you 5 feet out of its distance.
Yeah. I'm not sure I want to move, actually.
Okay.
I might just want to witch bolt.
Sure.
So Bolt is near one Sahuagin?
No, he's on his way over to the one that's near Aella, and then Gaziel's right beside the other one. This is the one that Aila's near, and this is the one Gaziel's near.
Okay, I'm going to cast Witch Bolt at the one near my friend.
Okay. Yep.
Which one is that?
Oh, yeah! 2.
2 points of damage?
No, 2 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
7.
Dissipates in the water. Yeah. Okay. Dajarkal, you're up. Gaziel, you're on deck.
I'm hurling another thorn whip at it.
Okay.
At the same one.
Okay.
Ooh, that is a 23 to hit.
Okay.
with 5 points of piercing damage.
5 points of piercing damage. Okay. This time you come across it and it rips basically the skin off half its face. Sorry, 5 points or 6 points?
5 points.
Yeah. And it's like it freaks out and starts to grasp at its face as its face, half its face is missing, and is right on the edge of life, just barely hanging on. Gaziel, you're up. Snow, you're on deck. Well, Gaziel, you're up.
Okay, so with the Suhugan that's near me, I'm just going to take another Warhammer shot at
Yep,
it.
good.
15.
That's a hit.
And then my damage is 6. Plus 2. It's 8.
Yeah, as it's going, blah, you come down hard, actually up, I'd say, because you're short. You swim up and you come down with your Warhammer as hard as you possibly can, and you smash its head. You hear a crunch as its head kind of explodes and goes limp. You have now killed that shark. Dajarkal, I would like you to make another perception check, please.
Sure. Ooh, 22.
Okay, with a 22, you notice that one of the sharks, as soon as that dies, goes and then turns around and swims off.
So no, one shark's gone?
Yes.
Okay.
I have a question before I move on.
Yep.
Is lay on hands an action or a bonus action?
It'll say it right on it. I think it's probably an action.
Okay, then never mind.
Aella, you're up.
I'm unconscious. And
Sorry, you're unconscious. You're right.
I can't breathe underwater when I'm unconscious.
No,
You have a helmet on.
you cannot.
I don't. I don't have a helmet on
You don't have a helmet on.
No.
because I can breathe underwater and I didn't think I needed one.
Yep, I forgot about
We
that.
have an extra one.
No, you don't.
No, I'm
Up on the
wearing the
ship.
extra one.
Currently, Aella, you are into death saves. I'd like you to make your first death save, please.
Okay, so I use my 20.
Yeah,
17.
that's it. One success on your death saves.
Okay.
The last Sahuagin, in a last-ditch effort, looking around, is going to close the distance. Looking around at all of its dead compadres, actually waits for the other shark. The shark closes in, closes the distance, and the Sahuagin kind of reaches up and grabs the shark, and is now holding on to the shark. Mid kind of battle here, right there. And they've kind of met now up in the water. So it kind of actually has reached on, it's bleeding and bloodied. You imagine it's probably trying to make a retreat at this point. Bolt, you're up. Bacalhau, you're on deck.
Okay. I go and try to get to Aella.
You're there? Well,
Um,
actually, make a strength athletics check, please.
Okay. 14.
That's enough. You make it to Aella. You are standing over her now, and you can see that she is and she's choking, and you can see her chest convulsing.
I pull out from my pack the little baby t-shirt she gave me.
Yeah,
I wrap it around her head,
yeah.
and all of a sudden a bubble expands around her head because I've used the infusion replicate magic item, half of water breathing.
Adam Mainse. Flush.
So now she can breathe.
Oh, wow.
Genius.
And I made it out of the
MVP.
t-shirt.
Wow, sir. You get inspiration for that, sir.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Well done. So, you don't to replicate the magic item. You don't have to have another one, or you're replicating the breathing bubble that you already have. You mean?
It's. Let me.
Just if you
Let
can
me go to it.
just to make sure and see how that goes, because that is like, yeah, that's next level. I think we're good, right? Yeah, I think it's good. We're good. Let's move on. Just for the creativity of it, I'm gonna let it happen.
I
even
just
if
have to pick an item from the table. So it was just whatever
amazing,
was available
amazing.
from the table.
All of a sudden, you hear water kind of spurt out into the breathing bubble, and Aella, you are out of death saves, but still unconscious. Holy cow!
Wow, dude. Seriously.
All right,
I'm so impressed.
Let's never go swimming again.
Bacalhau, you're
For
up.
sure.
Dajarkal, you're on deck.
All right, I move towards the rod.
Okay, give me a athletics check. Come on, dude.
It's a
Pass one of
9.
these. Oh my god. Okay, I'll let you. Are you gonna dash towards it this time?
I will dash towards it
Okay,
this time.
5, 10, 15. You are about 5 feet from it. You see it lying in the sand under Plunkrawk. Gaziel, you're up.
Okay, so there's no Sahuagin near me right now.
No, the only one. It's up like 20 feet from you, holding onto this shark currently.
Right. I'm gonna go closer. Who's closer, Plunkrawk or Aella? Aella.
One of the three.
I-
Plunk,
I'm fine.
Plunk is closer to you.
Okay, I'm gonna go towards Plunk and
Okay.
lay on hands. I'm gonna give him 5 lay on hands.
Okay. All right. 5 points. You come to with 5 points within your bubble. Okay. That brings me to Plunk. Plunk, you're up.
I turn around to Gaziel just to say like, thanks, and then I take my dagger and I. Where's the Sahuagin?
It's up and diagonal from you. It's here.
Okay. Yeah. Is it within range if I throw my dagger?
What's your dagger range?
I think it's. Sorry, I'm just. Oh, here it is. Yeah, it is 20 feet.
Yes.
60 thrown.
Yes.
Cool. So I'll after having said thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks. I'll throw it to the Sahuagin.
Okay. Give me an attack.
Yep. Okay, so that's a 15.
That's a hit.
Nice. And that is 3 plus 2. That's 6 points of damage.
6 points. All right. As your dagger digs deep into its side. All right. And a gout of blood squirts out into the ocean water. That is your action. That Sahuagin then takes off with this shark.
Oh.
It moves 40 feet. Turns around this way and goes 40 feet. And up. With your dagger in its side.
So wait, Jay. So
Yeah.
can we tell they're leaving now? Like they're escaping?
Give me a survival check. Or insight. Like, give me an insight check.
Yep. That's 12.
Yeah, with a 12 you can tell it's getting the heck out of Dodge.
Okay, so I turn to everyone else and I go, we should leave. Ah!
And just make sure you take your dagger off that.
Oh yeah, I'll remove it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and can I with the rest of my motion or movement, sorry, can I go and pick up who's down here?
Snow is down in front of you and kind of currently floating, and then that's it. Snow is the only one
I'm gonna grab
down.
Snow and like grab him around the waist and
Yeah.
try to swim up towards the. Oh no! First, I'm gonna grab the rod underneath me,
Okay.
and then go and try to get snow and then go up to the surface.
Okay, so Bacalhau, you're just out of reach, and then all of a sudden,
It
Plunkrawk
took me 5 rounds to get to where I am.
Plunkrawk picks up the rod, and he grabs Snow. Plunk, I'd like you to make a strength check, athletics check with disadvantage.
With disadvantage?
Yeah, trying to pull him up.
Yep.
Luckily,
Ooh.
it was hard to get down, but the current is actually pulling you up, so it's actually helping to whatever. So go ahead.
So yeah, that's a 2.
Yeah, that's not
but
enough.
with my strength modifier weight, it's a 1.
Okay.
So
So yeah, you try to pick up Snow, and you can see Plunkrawk. You guys can see Plunkrawk trying to like lift him, not quite working the way that he had hoped it would.
And so as I fail doing that, I turn to everyone and just go like, "But I have rod."
Good. Okay, so
I just looked down, like, just defeated. I'm glad someone got the rod.
Okay, for the sake of brevity, you all are now in the clear. You are out of initiative. You all collect yourselves. Is there anything like you'd like to do before you head to the surface?
Yeah, we collected the bits of ourselves that we didn't want to die.
Yeah.
Am I able to help with snow?
Yes, you can absolutely try. Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna say
I'll
that
help
you
with
guys
Snow.
find a way to get Snow up. If you guys just want to head to the surface, if you don't want to do anything else down here, we'll just do that.
Can I look at the warlock that's dead over there?
Give me an investigation check.
Investigate.
I actually would say
25.
we should bring her back for the master. For 3 earrings.
So she is off.
Might be a good idea.
She is like, I'd say almost like 100 feet diagonal, kind of floating upwards, away from up. So basically like off to this way, 100 feet, and then up another 100 feet kind of thing. So she's starting to like really drift off. And given the current down here, you can absolutely try to catch her, but you imagine it would take some time to get to her to actually be able to take her. So you guys can kind of swim that way, but it'll take extra time. It's up to you.
So you'd think we should bring the body back up to the ship?
To show her that we killed her.
We have the rod, though.
Not what we would normally do. Okay. Never mind. And I'll give up on that.
Could I go to one of the shark abominations and take one of the bracelets off of them?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
I'd like to look for some crabs. I'm gonna bring some crab meat back for Snow to cook with.
Okay. Survival check.
Not a giant crab, but like
survival check to find crabs.
Dave looks down and finds them.
Gaziel, you see that one. You see that one abomination is actually transformed back into one of the dead villagers.
Oh wow! Okay.
And is no longer on the thing, and they are wearing the shell bracelet around their wrist, which has been stretched, but now kind of hangs loose around their wrist.
Yeah, I want to take it.
Okay, you take it off the dead villager.
Roll the 9, searching for my crabs.
Yeah, you know crabs. All right,
That's a
so
good thing.
you guys heading back up?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you guys all head back up to the surface of the water. You crest the waves, finally. The sun beating down on the water. And you do see the wave chaser maybe about 50 feet off as you guys start to swim in the direction. You see Borth waving at you from the deck. And you see 3 earrings amongst them too, kind of like peering over to see what is happening as she sees 1, 2, 3, and all 7 of you rise above the water.
Made it.
Yes, mission accomplished.
I hoist the rod into the air and like slide back into the water slowly, but then go.
Good. Okay, so you guys all make it back to the wave chaser. They all help you up, and Three Earrings you can see is anxious, looking for the rod, kind of helping to see what the situation currently is with the item that she has asked for. As you all come up, kind of tired, and she says, "Was it a success? Did you do it?"
We made it. As I heard, and then I immediately just over the side of the deck, just hurl after the entire encounter. After all of that.
Okay. I'd like you all to make insight checks, please. Everyone but Dajarkal.
Oh, okay.
Snow is still unconscious, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm still unconscious.
So I'll say to her, Snow is hurt. We must help him. I'll do whatever I can.
Of course. And she starts to call crew members to try and kind of grab him and carry him to the medic bay.
I want to try to go with them to help him.
Okay. You follow?
Yeah.
14 on my insight check, Jay.
Who got above 15?
Me.
Gaziel's the only one?
I got 15.
Okay, and Aella. Both you and Aella notice that when Dajarkal yells out that Three Earrings looks at her and squints her eyes, displeased. But you guys, you two notice that. Nobody else notices that. She goes right over to Plunkrawk as she sees the rod, and she grabs it from you. Do you let it go?
No, I do not. I don't let it go. I pull back. Ah!
Give me a strength athletics check.
Okay. 17 minus 1 is a 16.
Okay. So as much as you try, she grabs it from you, and she says, "This is why we came. What are you doing?"
I don't know.
So she has the rod, she stuffs it into her belt, firmly into her belt, and she looks around at everyone and she says, "Is everybody okay?"
I want to. So you said the captain looked displeased at Dajarkal?
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to say, hey, you. What's wrong? Can
At
you
the
tell me-
captain?
Yeah.
Give me a persuasion check.
Persuasion. Okay. 13 plus persuasion plus 4, so 17.
Okay. She looks at you. She says, "What do you mean? I don't understand what you mean."
I saw you look at Dajarkal with a very displeased face. I'm just confused as to why you made that face after we fought for you. We fought for this rod.
She turns to Dajarkal and she says, "I asked her to keep Snow safe. She failed."
Well, as I finish puking over the side of the deck and wipe my mouth. Well, we almost all died, but we didn't. So I would say, and we got your rod. So I would say let's not complain over things that could have happened. Snow's gonna be okay. I don't know what more you could ask of us.
And as Dajarkal is talking to her, can I sneakily grab the rod from her belt?
Okay, give me a sleight of hand check.
I got a 6.
Okay, so you kind of come around her, you go to grab it, and she feels it, she puts her hand on it, and then she goes and she puts her hand on her sword. And she backs off away from you, and she looks at you and says, "I don't know what you are planning or what this is about." And immediately, some of the officers in the crew begin to kind of come beside her. "What are you trying to do?"
So I'll just quickly jump into the middle of them, and I'll go, "It's okay, because we got the rod. Sing hey, hey, everybody, we got the rod. Rather than be really mad, you should not be sad, you should applaud. Cause we got the rod.
Very nice. Very nice. Give me a performance check with advantage, please.
Alright. Okay, with advantage, that's good. Because that wasn't that one. Four?
Okay.
Does a 4 do it, Jay?
No, it doesn't. But I'd like to also make a persuasion check, please, with advantage.
Okay. Okay, that's a 19.
Okay.
With advantage is 24. So yeah, so 24.
Okay.
Right?
So after the song, everybody kind of looks at each other like that maybe wasn't the best performance, and obviously a hastily kind of created performance. But you notice that Three Earrings kind of settles. She puts her sword, kind of lets it go back into its scabbard, still holding firmly onto the rod with her left hand, and she says, "We are all very obviously on edge from what has just happened. I understand. We will speak soon. Please rest up. Keep yours safe. And we will discuss further what happened in my quarters in a bit, okay?"
Okay, and I turn to the team, to my crew, and I say, "Enough battle for one day."
That's a very good point.
I agree with you.
I agree. I'm just kind of upset. That's all.
Altogether, I believe this was a successful mission. And we all came back in mostly one piece. We do have the rod. And the people who are trying to attack us, if we can call them people, are no more. Except for that one that got away. But he was a small one, so...
We're all alive and so tired and surprisingly hungry. But I think, I don't know, I think whatever misunderstanding we just had will be resolved after we all just rest a bit.
I hope so.
Okay.
I hope so, too.
All right. So over the next hour or so, you lick your wounds, kind of. The ship sets sail again. You're all made aware that the next stop obviously is Darktoe, as that is where the rod will be taken to be fenced, sold, obviously, and then given. Then you will be given your cut of the sale of the rod. Within an hour, those that are unconscious come to. Obviously happy now to be on dry, not land, but deck, and kind of safely on your way to a ship. So I would give all of you can have a short rest if you'd like. At this point, as you kind of rest for the next hour or so. At that point, you guys all are called back up for dinner, as somebody else has taken on Snow's responsibilities for cooking. It's kind of a hastily sort of made beans and bread sort of meal, but you're happy to have it. The rest of the crew has great respect as you kind of pass everyone. You can tell that they are super impressed with what you were able to do. And, even some of them, you can tell, some bets may have been made on whether or not you'd make it back between some of the crew members. But obviously everybody is fairly pleased that you were able to come back. You haven't seen the captain since she went into her chamber. And Snow, you are, as soon as you kind of come to, you are beckoned to the captain's chamber.
Okay.
I'd like everyone to take your earphones out, please.
Everyone?
Except Brandon. My brother.
Sister.
I am glad to see you safe.
I'm glad to be safe.
My heart broke when I saw your limp body come to the surface. What happened down there?
It went wrong from the start. The more of those abominations were down there waiting for us. We were overwhelmed quickly. She had powerful magic. But myself and Plunkrawk, and also with the help of Bolt, she is now dead, and we have the rod. But unfortunately, her minions, they stopped me before I could finish the other task.
I imagine that is what happened. What do you suggest we do? And just so you know, my brother, when Dajarkal was up here, and I asked for her to join you, to prove herself after bringing the Clovis Concord to us, I asked her to keep you safe. That was my task for her, and she returned with indignation and disrespect. She failed in that, and she failed to be a loyal crew member. So what do you suggest I do?
She fought hard. She saved lives down there. She didn't have to save us, but there were some of us that she brought back from the brink, and for that, I cannot say that she must die. I was loath to do it myself, to be honest. There has already been so much bloodshed. But should you wish that she die, I would suggest poison. I can arrange it in the meal. We've done it before, sister. We can do that again.
Very well. Let me think on it. My suggestion was going to be to ask your group what we should do.
I will speak to them then. As for my take, I believe she deserves one more chance.
We'll see what they have to say about it. Maybe bring them back here now, and we will have a conversation.
I shall fetch them right now.
You can all come back.
We just see your chest and your arms.
Oh, sorry.
Always see the
Sorry.
hand, you're like,
Oh man, I gotta get a webcam because the Zoom call isn't what. Okay, thank you. Sorry, I need everyone. Oh, yeah, I need everyone but Dajarkal actually. Sorry, Dajarkal. You are all beckoned. Everyone back on.
Can Adam hear?
Adam, can you hear it?
Yeah.
Adam, can you hear
Okay.
me?
You are all beckoned, minus Dajarkal, back to the captain's chamber. As you enter, the mood in there is solemn, with her and Snow standing by her desk. The rod is on her desk. And she offers you all in to come in. She has the door closed behind you. You have accomplished a great thing today. I am incredibly impressed with your abilities.
Thank you.
Snow has told me of your heroism. He has told me of the things that you were able to accomplish. And you have my sincerest gratitude. By now, you know that things aren't necessarily what they seem on this ship. You know that I am a member of the Revelry, perhaps by now. A pirate, as is Snow. We do what we have to do against the corrupt Concord. You've made your choices and you made them well. And you will gain reputation and money from this, from what you have done today. I am willing, for those of you that would want to offer induction into the Revelry upon us arriving in Darkto. You have the rest of the trip to decide if that's something you would like. And just inform me before we get there. Now, of the matter of Dajarkal. Nobody but Snow, myself, and Heidi know this. She is the reason the Clovis Concord came for us. She is a mercenary and a spy. She has been sending messages to the Concord through animal messengers and through contact in Port de Mali. Our own almost died because of her. Then, before this mission, when I gave her another chance, she began to try and attempt to get money out of me. I told her that what she has brought on your heads, in the form of a fine and years imprisonment for killing Clovis Concord members, was payment enough, and she said, no, you will pay. And she insisted that she get more than her share. So, I told her to go join you, to put on the 7th helmet, and then I told Snow she wasn't to return. Because I tell you, the fate that the planking will offer her is much worse than drowning. Snow was unable to complete his task. I am honest with you now because in the revelry, deserters and those who bring death to us receive death. I gave her a second chance to become a double agent for the revelry against the Concord. That wasn't enough for her. I don't give many chances. I'm out of chances. So I give it to you. I present her to you. You almost died because of her. All of us now have the Clovis Concord on our backs. We are targets. Perhaps if that one Clovis Concord didn't get away, nobody would know and we would be able to clear her name. But it is very clear now who was involved in the battle on this ship. As far as I am concerned, the Clovis Concord offers a fine or demands a fine of 5,000 gold per death. 10,000 if it is a Clovis Concord member. That is 8 counts of 10,000 gold on your heads. It is 5 to 10 years for death on the Menagerie Coast. Imprisonment. It is double for a Clovis Concord member. There is 8 counts of death that she has brought for us defending our ship. What say you?
I'm hungry.
Captain, are we bad people?
No. You are good people. You have protected your own. We pirates have a bad name, but we do what we have to do against what the Clovis Concord has or demands of us. They take, they tax. There is a reason why merchants rose up and created the revelry.
How do we know we can trust you?
Search your hearts.
How do we know we can trust you?
Does she seem to be lying?
Give me an insight check.
It says search our hearts.
Yeah, give me an insight check.
Am I doing the insight check?
Yeah,
or-
anybody who wants to.
It's an 18.
12.
I got a 15.
Okay.
13.
Everyone over a 15 gets the sense that she believes everything. She isn't saying anything that's a lie. Over an 18, so those of you that have gotten over an 18, sense some camaraderie and actual care, like deep-seated care for you as people.
So I'll say, why would she share her chicken if she was going to betray us. What will you do with her?
Well, let me tell you. The chicken was a cover. She was speaking to a Clovis Concord agent on the docks.
Really?
We
So,
can't
go ahead.
trust her. Then what is to happen with her?
I leave that to you.
If you ask me, this level of betrayal is almost unforgivable. As a matter of fact, I think it might just be unforgivable.
Would it be
Whatever we end up
possible
doing,
to-
I think she can no longer be part of our team.
At the very least. The Clovis Concord. Any traitors are sentenced to death. I tell you that now. Shall we not do the same?
I go up to the captain and I pull on her robe arm and I say, "She pulled me from water."
Perhaps. And she's a mercenary. Mercenaries do what they have to do for money. I get that. I understand. But I cannot show weakness in front of my crew.
Well, we must protect the innocent here on the ship, and if she's going to put us at risk, then I think, just like Bolt said, it is unforgivable.
So what do you suggest?
Fine, you don't forgive. I forgive.
Would we speak with her?
Let's give her a chance to speak her mind and tell us the truth.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
If she takes arms against you, it will force my hand.
It would force all of our hands.
We would know.
What would we do if she told us the truth, that she was playing us this whole time? It seems like we already know what the truth is.
Sometimes people think they're doing good, but they're not.
And some people just do good for themselves.
Let's ask.
I think everybody does what's good in their own mind.
But not everybody's own good intentions lead to death. There are
pirate.
But the deaths that her good led us to was all of our enemies.
Were they enemies? Yes, of course. The Clovis Concord. That did not have to happen.
And the Hooligans and the Sharks, they were all our enemies.
They became our enemies. That is true.
If she fought against our enemies, why would she be one of our enemies?
It must have been to maintain cover. It must mean that we, as much as it pains me to say, will have to dispatch her as swiftly as we did the rest of the Clovis Concord that boarded our ship.
Bolt, you know what it's like to be deceived. You understand what the pain of traitor brings to a civilization.
I do well enough to know that it can't go unpunished.
Very well. Snow, will you fetch her?
I shall. So I go to her.
Okay. Okay. Dajarkal, snow comes down to you in your bunk where you've kind of set up in the hold. Snow?
How are you feeling?
I have been better, but energy is returning to my body. Thank you for asking. How are you after the battle?
I could really use some sleep.
I think we all could.
Yeah. I'm glad you're okay.
As am I with you. 3 Earrings would like you to join us all in her quarters.
Right now?
Yes.
Okay.
Let us go.
No.
You guys head up to the top deck. You walk across the deck. The door to the 3 Earrings cabin opens. And as you enter with Snow, you see 3 Earrings at the desk, and her arms are folded. The rod on the desk beside her. The party is standing in and amongst the room and meet your eye when you come in. And you hear the door close behind you, and Snow locks it. And that's where we're going to end the session for the evening.
Oh,
Oh, come on.
Oh my gosh.
oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so
Cliffhanger. Cliffhanger.
Oh, it's so good. So good. Thank you, everyone, for watching at home. We do have a couple things to do before we go. The first one is to announce the first seat in the private Wildemount game. That will be DM'd probably by myself or Brandon when we decide. I think if Brandon's up to it, that's cool. But we haven't quite discussed it all yet, so we'll figure that out. But this will be a one-shot in Wildemount. It'll be an elite member of or elite group of pirates from the Revelry that will be doing a covert mission on this one-shot. So this is the first seat that is available, and that first seat is Night Road. Night Road. Night Road is a tier 2 sub. He is an officer, or she is an officer, and congratulations, you have the first seat. We will PM you, or you can message us and let us know, and we will figure it all out. We will play this game after 4 weeks of having people. And now we will roll to see who the winner of the dice spinners are from Mithril Armory. And Josh is probably doing that right now as we speak. While he's doing... Oh, there we go. Redbeard, didn't Redbeard already win spinners? Redbeard in 84. You may have already won spinners, but you may have been the winner of them again, I think. What do we do, Joel?
I'll check. I'll check. Nope.
Okay, good. Redbeard in 84. Congratulations, you are the winner of some dice spinners. And you can PM us your name, email, and phone number, and we will get those to you when they ship. Which I think is early to mid-June, Joel was saying, which is very, very exciting. Tomorrow night, behind the screen with James Hake, the writer of a lot of the Explorer's Guide to Wildemount, including the Tide of Retribution, which is the adventure we just finished. We are through the first mission and only mission that we will be running directly from the book. From here on in, we will be writing the missions with the adventure guide as a backdrop to what we have. We have so much fun stuff in store, guys. It is going to be epic and awesome, and I cannot wait for the future of this campaign. We're still figuring out if we're doing 12 or 13 episodes. We may do 13. Haven't quite talked to the cast about that yet, but with timing and all of the kind of virtual shows that are happening in June, we're trying to work it out so that we get as much Wildemount action as we possibly can to all of you folks, which will be freaking awesome. Also, I was going to say something else. Players Table on Thursday with Joel and maybe one of the other members of the crew, Joel.
Yep, it'll be one of them.
It'll be one of them, and we will have a great time doing that. We want to thank Noura again for being
you, Noura.
on the stream as usual. She's been doing so
Anytime,
wonderful.
you guys. I have so much fun playing with you.
And of course, you'll be on the next one if you can, a week today.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be awesome.
I saw a lot of concerned faces. So
It should be interesting. is definitely the way that it'll probably go down. Definitely interesting. Again, if you enjoyed what you saw today, consider joining the Revelry by subscribing at tier 1, 2, 3, or your Twitch Prime subscription. Thank everybody for your subscription so far, and all the pirates that have already joined the Revelry. You can check out all that information on our Discord. Links are in our chat. Thank you so much for that. You guys are level 3. Congratulations. You have reached level 3.
Yeah. Woo.
I've been waiting so long.
I know. You can level up now, but actually don't level up yet. Oh, wait. Yeah, level up now. It's fine. You can use those stats until then. But again, your special features and traits that you get, some of you get 3rd level. Brandon gets something, and Bolt gets something, and Gaziel gets something. You guys get, and Plunkrawk actually gets something significant. 2nd level, Aella and Bacalhau already got your crazinesses at level 2. But we're going to hold those features and traits again until we narratively work them into the story at the beginning-ish of the adventure on next Monday. A week today, we will be back, episode 8 of Tides of Wildemount. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you so much again to our new partner D&D Beyond. We are now powered by D&D Beyond, and we're so stinking thankful to them and Sirenscape and all our other product sponsors for the ongoing support. Have a good one, guys. See you in a week. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.